I can. Hello and welcome in everybody watching at home on YouTube. We are going to go ahead and hop. One moment. We're going to go ahead and hop straight into the debates. In fact, we already have our first Trump supporter up on the line. I'm going to go ahead and assume that your name isn't Dotway. What's your name?
So you're mad that I'm a Trump supporter. You're not respecting me at all. I can just tell you're being very sarcastic.
Okay. Hey, before. Whoa. I'm
See,
asking you what.
I'm being respectful about
Wait
you.
1 second. I'm asking you what your name is. Like, what do you want me to call you?
I'm not telling you my name. You don't need to know my name. This
Okay.
is a debate. I don't have to state my name.
Would you just prefer me to call you Dot since your name is
Yeah,
Dotway? Okay.
I
Okay.
prefer you to call what my name is.
Okay. Well,
Since you're
Dot.
screaming my gender again.
Okay. Well, Dot. Tell us why you thought that Donald Trump is a better presidential
You
candidate than Kamala
guys,
Harris.
I'm gonna let everyone know in here he assumed my gender right away and called me a man. That just shows a lot.
So I said, how old are you, man?
Supporters deserve no respect. I'm respecting him.
Okay.
I respect his view, but I don't respect Kamala Harris.
Okay. Her name is pronounced Kamala Harris. Why do you not respect Kamala Harris?
My name is Kamala Harris. Are you
No,
serious?
I said her name is pronounced Kamala Harris.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't respect her, so I don't really care how I say it.
So why do you not respect Harris?
Why do I not? Because she's no good for the country.
Okay. Okay. Like,
Guys,
I
see
mean,
what Biden? Did you not see what Biden did to our country? And she was the vice president of Biden.
oh, like the Biden-Harris administration. What's one bad thing you think that the Biden-Harris administration did to America?
Oh my God. Did you see where America went when he was president?
Do I see where America? I mean, I'd ask you to specify for me.
Can you
what's
specify?
it?
Because obviously you have a problem with
Well,
it.
I mean, sure, right? Because when I was looking at the Biden-Harris administration, I saw a great amount of really good domestic.
Oh
Do you mind if I finish?
my God. No, I can't. I can't do this.
You're gonna run away because you can't handle the heat. Okay, well, she left. She did. Bro, like, what's going on with like the Trump supporters? With dude, like, come on, bro. Like, just, dude, be better, bro. It's like she just couldn't handle the heat for like more than 5 seconds. All that I said was that Biden and Harris had good domestic policy, and then she's like running away. Crazy work. What's up, Dynasty? Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I voted for Trump.
All right, why'd you do that, man? Dell, thank you for the galaxy. Appreciate that. Much love.
Well, I think inflation in this country was really bad, and I saw inflation hurt my pockets.
Yeah. Under Biden and Harris, for
And
sure. Nina, thank you
and,
for the
and it
motorcycle.
and it happened under Biden's administration.
Julia, thank you
And
for the galaxy.
yeah, that's why I voted for Trump mainly.
Oh,
That's the main reason.
I get that, man. Let me ask you a question. What did Biden and Harris do to cause so much inflation?
Well, I think they're just Democrats who don't want to raise taxes and they don't want to cut spending. They just
Oh,
keep they just keep inflation going higher and higher, like any almost any presidency, to be honest.
got it. So you're telling
At
me that they
least,
caused inflation by increasing government expenditure, right?
right?
So they actually spent less than Trump in his first term.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah. I mean, that's a
I
fact.
don't know
It's
what
coming from the CRBF, the Committee for a Responsible Federal Budget. So they actually spent less.
they spend less.
Yeah.
Well, nonetheless, inflation still happened under Biden's
So
administration,
so because it happened
and
under their administration, we should blame them.
I think so.
Okay.
You know,
So
you get voted into office.
yeah.
Your job is to make sure you take care of the citizens of your country.
Yeah. So under Donald Trump's
And
administration, we had COVID, and we had the fact that COVID caused the highest level of unemployment in our country in the last 100 years at 14.8% in April of 2020. Should we blame both of those two things on Donald J. Trump?
I think we should.
Oh, okay. Well, if Donald Trump is responsible for the highest level of unemployment since the Great Depression and millions of deaths caused by the pandemic, why would you ever want to vote for him?
Because Biden would have done the same thing.
Oh, wait. How do you know that?
Because the government never does anything right.
The government never does anything right. So if Biden would do the same thing as Trump, Kamala Harris would do the same thing as Trump, well, then what makes the two candidates different? How do you know that one candidate is better than the other candidate when they're both just as bad as they would have done the same bad things?
I think Trump at least talks about a lot of issues Americans are facing. I feel like Joe Biden and Kamala don't really know
Oh,
what's
okay.
wrong with them.
So,
What's
like,
wrong with
what's your
people in
favorite
America?
Trump policy? Because if he talks about these issues, he must have solutions
I
for them.
actually,
So
I
what's your
actually
favorite
like
solution?
actually like his policy with the tariffs
Mm.
that he's putting on other countries.
I think that I first
Yeah,
just need to ask you an important question. What is a tariff?
yeah. Tariff is a like a levy tax from country to country.
That's not. I don't. I think. Could you give me a more specific definition of what a tariff is, maybe?
A tariff is all right. So Germany, you want to sell things here in America, we're gonna spike your price 25, 50%,
So
whatever
it's a
it may
tax
be.
on an import.
Right.
Okay, and why do you like taxes on imports?
Because if another country's giving us taxes on our exports, why shouldn't we do that back to them?
Because there's
Reciprocal.
other
Keep it reciprocal.
because it doesn't work insofar as achieving the goal of the other country reducing tariffs on us.
I wouldn't say it doesn't work. We
It
see
does.
it globally. Like
No, we
Japan
we
has
see that
tariffs,
it doesn't
China
work.
has tariffs, all these other countries have tariffs on the US and they're doing just fine. They're doing great.
Wait, you think that China's doing great? Their GDP has shrunken in the last 3 years. But I will like to clarify.
Okay, maybe
Do you mind
okay,
if you let me
GDP.
speak?
Yeah.
Thank you, bro. We know that if another country has tariffs on us merely imposing tariffs right back on them does not work to get that other country to reduce their tariffs on us. Okay? Here's my evidence. It is the case that China has had a lot of tariffs on us, historically speaking. And every single time we've increased our tariffs on them, our own agricultural exports to China have plummeted because they've just increased their tariffs back on us. Okay, so we know that's not an effective way to get other countries to reduce tariffs on our exports. So what is an effective way? Trade deals, my good sir. The USMCA, quite ironically, was a pretty good trade deal that was negotiated by Donald Trump under his first administration to reduce tariffs between America, Canada, and Mexico. It was diplomacy, okay? And it worked. But what has Donald Trump tried this time? To place tariffs on those same allies? Well, what has that led to? It's led to Canadian businesses boycotting American dollars. It's led to a complete death in the friendship of America and Canada. And it's led to Canada placing tariffs right back on us. So we know that imposing tariffs on other countries that have tariffs on us is not a good way to resolve that bad relationship, but rather diplomatic behavior such as trade deals is.
Yeah, but trade deals haven't proven good for the American worker.
Yes, they have. What?
No, our jobs get shipped away.
Wait,
They go other places.
Wait. So you think if that entering into trade deals is bad because then we have more jobs overseas?
Yeah.
So then you think that the
We
economy
need
under
more
Donald
jobs.
Trump's first term was really bad because he
see-
shipped jobs overseas when he brokered the USMCA with Canada and Mexico.
You see, this is the problem, man. We need more jobs here in America. Have you
Wait,
looked around?
answer my
People need
question.
jobs.
Answer my question.
People need higher paying jobs.
Dude,
and all our
answer my
jobs.
question. So do you think that we had a really bad economy under Donald Trump's first administration with less jobs here and more jobs overseas because he brokered a really good trade agreement with Mexico and Canada? Continuance of policy from the Obama administration, but the point still stands is that when we were able to broker a really good trade deal with Mexico and Canada, we didn't see more jobs overseas.
Okay. Well, I'll take your word for that. But let's see. Another reason I voted for Trump. I think another reason I voted for Trump was because it's just like all the things you see in the media now. Like I have nothing like against transgender people or gay people.
We can't talk about
No?
trans
Okay.
individuals on the live. We could talk about gay individuals. Just call them lesbian. Use the term lesbian to refer to everybody with same gendered attractions.
Lesbian. Okay.
TikTok to
What
us.
I just think like this whole politically correct stuff is another reason. Like why hide or why try to be shy about things we don't like?
What do you mean? So
Like
you,
this
so
whole
wait,
trying to
wait.
indoctrinate the children to like think this way, trying to confuse them. I think men playing in women's sports.
Wait, I already told you they can't talk about trans individuals on the live. We could talk about like other issues as it would relate to the LGBTQ plus community. But the only political party that wants people to be gay is Republicans. I mean, I'll have at least 5 to 10 older conservative men come up on my live every single day and say, "Dean, you're gay." Then I'm like, "No, I'm straight." They're like, "No, you're gay." And I'm like, "No, I'm straight." "Chris, thank you for the money gun." And I'm like, "No." And they're like, "No, you're gay." And I'm like, "No, I'm straight." And I'm like, "Oh, you're definitely gay. You must be gay." And I'm like, "No, I'm straight." I mean, you should go check out my Twitter account. Go look at my replies. I mean, it is at least 100 conservative men saying, "You're gay." And then I'm like, "No, I'm straight." And they're like, "No, you're gay." It's like the only people that push sexual attractions on others are conservatives. I just want to point that one out.
Yeah, well, gay people are conservative. What can you say?
Wait, so you're saying that it is still yet like gay individuals in the conservative party that are pushing those ideologies?
Well, that's what you're saying.
No, I'm saying that
You said-
it's
you
older
said-
like
you
straight
said-
conservative men that like want me to be gay because they think I'm some liberal soy boy. All right, but like the whole attitude that like members of the LGBTQ plus community are like pushing same gendered attractions on our youth is just completely wrong. It's actual propaganda.
I'm not too sure, man. I've seen so much Disney movies now, like clips, advertisements.
Wait, what in Disney
But
movies
you know
tell
what?
kids
We
to
can
be
talk
gay?
about another topic.
No, I want to
This is
talk
too
about this. What in
sensitive.
Disney movies tell kids to be gay?
Well, let's. I can think of one movie right now. It's not a Disney movie. It's that Spider-Man movie. Oh no, the Spider-Man video game.
Okay, and what about it? Tells
Like there's
kids to
like
be
a
gay?
mission in that game where you gotta go help out a boy, give flowers to another boy. Like,
How?
dude,
Wait, wait, wait,
why
wait,
is that
wait.
type of
How?
like why is
Wait,
that
and
type of,
how many games have you played the prince saving the princess from the castle and getting married? Do you think that like
yeah,
99% of
exactly, and
99% of video games
but
ever
that's
fucking
something.
made? One moment. Do you think that like 99% of video games ever fucking made just indoctrinate children to be straight?
I think people are just naturally straight.
Oh, okay. So you think it's unnatural to be gay?
I don't think it's unnatural, but I
So then
don't
you think
I don't
it's
see
natural?
why we gotta like
Wait,
why
so I
we
just
have
want
to
to
show
clarify. So then
why
you
do
think
we
it's
have to
natural?
show it?
So then you think it's natural?
I think yeah, some people are naturally gay. I
Okay.
agree.
Okay.
But
So then what's the distinction between?
should we show that to kids?
Well, I mean, if you think that we should show any
I
type of
think kids
heterosexual
I think
relationships
kids
to
should
children.
explore it on their own when they're older.
Okay, so we shouldn't show any type of heterosexual relationships to children either, right? Like we shouldn't be teaching first graders about family dynamics and moms and dads, correct?
I think that's up to the parents.
Oh, okay. So you don't think that we should be teaching about family dynamics in school at all?
I think people can learn that with their own family at home.
Okay,
They
so
don't
why
they don't need you don't need to learn that at school. At
so
school
so
you need to learn
why
English,
don't we need
math,
to learn that at
science.
school?
Why can't you learn that at home?
Wait, why can't you learn math at home? I mean,
You
I'm
could
pretty sure.
learn math at home.
Okay, so just
You
because
could.
you can learn something at home means that you should learn it at home, meaning that we shouldn't teach math or English or science in school either. Also,
But why, oh,
wait. Also, you did say that being GAY was natural, so wouldn't that fall under natural sciences? I'm just pointing out the fact that I do think.
but how is that a science?
Wait, how's it a natural science? Biology, anatomy, and like mental states and
Okay,
attitudes is
yeah,
definitely a natural
biology.
science. Are you kidding me?
Kids should learn biology and anatomy.
Listen, here's what I'm saying about like what young children should learn. I think that young children should learn about difference and variance in family dynamics, as they'll be more accepting of other children that have different family dynamics apart from themselves. And no, like this idea doesn't just pertain to like same gendered family dynamics. This would also pertain to like single parent households. I think that it's valuable to teach children like the basics about what it means to like only have a mom in the household, to only have a dad in the household, as that'd make them more empathetic and more understanding of other children that may have different struggles than they do, so they could have a higher level of comprehension of the world around them. But this would also apply to family dynamics outside of like having a single mom or a single dad, but also to two dads and two moms. I mean, this perpetuates absolutely zero harm into the child, and it helps educate our youth to make them more understanding of the world around them, to be better to those in the world around them. And if you're going to sit here in my life and tell me that you don't want our children to be more understanding of the world around them, you don't want our children to be more educated so they could deploy that in the use of a higher level of empathy to treat those around them better, well then, I mean, yeah, you're just an anti-intellectual bully. I mean, that's what it is at the end of the day. You want young children with like two dads, two moms to suffer more because the other children around them don't understand them as well as they could, and you rather want them to be able to go home to their bigoted parents to be told that that's of the devil, so then they turn around, go back to school and bully that other child, when all of this could have been prevented via some very elementary, easy level of like education in like early schooling years.
Okay.
Like, tell me what's wrong. Tell me one way that it harms children to teach them about family dynamics.
Nothing.
Okay,
There's
well,
nothing wrong with it.
wait. So if it doesn't harm this children to teach them more about the world around them, why shouldn't we do it?
If you want to teach them about the world around them, that's fine. But you can't just focus on gay relationships for them like that. I'm just
You
saying,
weren't
keep that
listening.
away.
You weren't. Why?
Teach them the heterosexual way. That's it.
Oh, okay. So you do think it's okay to teach them the heterosexual
they'll
way?
find out.
Wait, so
They'll find
wait,
out
if it's
about.
okay, if it's okay to teach them the heterosexual way, why is it not okay to teach them about same gendered relationships?
Because you're trying to. It's like you're. Why are you trying to show them that?
Wait,
Like,
why are
what
you
is-
trying to show
what
them
is-
heterosexual relationships?
Because that's the conventional way. That's how God wanted it to be.
Oh, so you're saying that it's wrong to teach them same gendered relationships because that's not how God wanted it to be.
You know what God wants. I haven't spoken to him.
Are you Christian?
That's how we're biologically made. Like
Oh, biologically
You know what?
made.
As they get older, I got nothing wrong with them turning gay or wanting to be gay.
Wait.
Gay
I
marriage.
just want to talk about this. Also, please say lesbian so my live doesn't get taken down. So you said like
Lesbian. Okay.
that's the way
Okay.
that they're
Lesbian.
biologically made. So I just want to clarify on this point real quick. So you think that the male member is like its intended function is to be used to penetrate the female member with consent. And like that is specifically the only biological function of that part. And if you use it for anything else, it's wrong.
That's I mean, not necessarily. I mean, I guess people,
Right. So then what do you mean
do,
that's how we're
do things.
what do you mean by like we're biologically made to be straight? What does that mean? If it doesn't mean that like the pee is intended for like the female member, then what does it mean?
Well, there's multiple ways you could use it, I guess, but
Well, I
um,
mean, do you just think that you shouldn't use it to penetrate an anus as it's not biologically made for that?
when a man and a woman want to do that, they can go ahead and do that.
Okay, so
I
then
mean,
wait, I'm so confused. What do you mean that we're
it's just
biologically made to be straight?
yeah, like
What does that mean? What does that
you're
mean?
supposed to mate. You're supposed to mate with the other sex
Okay, why?
because you're supposed to procreate.
Oh, for
Like we're
procreation.
humans, we're supposed to keep having babies.
Okay, for procreation. So I just want to clarify. Do you think that it's wrong for me to get a BJ for my girlfriend?
No,
Does that lead to any procreation?
no, but if that makes you guys happy, you should be able to do it. I mean,
Okay, right. So you're
that's
just
why.
telling me that
That's
it's
why I
okay to
didn't.
engage in forms of sexual intercourse that don't lead to procreation as long as you make the two individuals happy. And this is exactly what any individual with same-gendered attractions would tell you.
Well, you should be able to do what you want because eventually, if you're married, you have your girlfriend, your wife. Eventually, you're gonna reach that age where both of you cannot have kids.
Oh,
So it's
precisely.
okay.
But now you're arguing against your own claim because you're just telling me that you're not supposed to have same-gendered attractions. You're not supposed to engage in same-gendered forms of intercourse. That it is the case that it can't lead to
I'm
reproduction.
saying you're not
But now
supposed
you're
to show
telling
that
me.
to little
But
kids.
now you're telling me. Oh, really? So I'm straight. If I have a wife that's infertile, I can't teach my child about that. If I have a wife that's
If
infertile, other children in school shouldn't be able to learn
you
about
can
that.
you can teach your kid whatever you want. The school shouldn't do it. The government shouldn't do it.
So we definitely should not be teaching young children in elementary school grades about our grandparents that are straight because the day women turn around 55 and go through menopause, they're no longer able to reproduce, meaning that the typical heterosexual grandparent couple can't reproduce. So we shouldn't be teaching our young children about that, right?
I think the government shouldn't be doing it.
Okay, wow. So the same way we shouldn't be teaching our young children about like same-gendered couples, we shouldn't be teaching our children about old couples. Really?
I agree.
Dude, you're insane.
Kids,
Bro,
kids
you're
shouldn't-
crazy, bro.
Why
What?
are kids shouldn't be looking at people kissing or anything like that.
Wait,
Kids shouldn't be seeing that
Wait,
stuff.
wait. I'm not saying anything about kids looking at people kissing. I'm saying that we should be teaching our kids about like family dynamics. So
Okay, but at what
I
age?
just want to
Okay, at what age,
I
though?
just want to clarify. So I have like a 7-year-old I have like a 7-year-old cousin. He's technically my uncle, long story. And he's being raised by my grandparents, okay? Right? My grandparents are like 78 years old and they're raising my 7-year-old technically uncle, okay? And are you telling me that you don't think it would be okay for my cousin, my uncle, the 7-year-old's teacher to teach the other children in his class about the fact that he has a family dynamic that is unlike any other child in that class, and he's being raised by much older people the same way other individuals may be raised by younger parents because they can't procreate? Is that your stance?
Nah.
No, okay. So then you do think it is okay to teach young children about family dynamics
Not
that
young
aren't
children.
conducive.
Not young children. Well, how young are we talking?
Age-appropriate material to young children. I'm okay with telling a 7-year-old that some people have a mom and dad, some people have two moms and some people have two dads. Like what? What's the issue with that?
That's fine. I think that's fine.
Okay, so then you agree with age-appropriate material as it would relate to educating our youth about the LGBTQ plus community.
But we can't. No, I don't think
That
I
is
don't
the
think-
age. You just agreed to it. I just described to you the age-appropriate
but I don't
material
think we should be teaching them about LGBTQ.
You just agreed that we should.
But not LGBTQ. Maybe
Wait,
straight, but not LGBTQ.
wait. 2 dudes, 2 women. That is LGBTQ, and you said that you just agreed to the idea that we should be able to teach that to our youth.
Well, at a certain point, up to a certain point.
Now you're contradicting yourself. You just said that it is okay to teach a 7-year-old that some people have 2 moms and some people have 2 dads.
All right, you win that debate.
You're muffling your mic.
I'm sorry.
Why are you so inconsistent with your views?
I'm not trying to be inconsistent. It's just I don't know how to explain myself, but I think that should stay at home. It's as simple as that. It should stay at home.
Okay, give me one good reason why schools shouldn't be able to teach 7-year-old students that some people have 2 moms and 2 dads.
I mean, why do kids need to learn that at school? They should be learning something else.
Kids need to learn that at school so they could better understand
So
the world around
kids
them.
already learn that on their
I'm
own.
answering your
Kids,
question.
so they should have a class.
I'm answering your question.
Okay.
Children need to learn that at school so they could better understand family dynamics that differ from their own, so they could be more accepting to the students with family dynamics that differ from their own.
Okay, you win that one.
Okay, so
All right.
yeah, what's your
So
next point?
my next point is border security.
Great. Okay. Yeah.
You know,
So I have a question. Can you name one Donald Trump policy that will reduce undocumented migration into America in the long term?
well, we know that it's already gone down.
That's not the question that I asked you.
I don't know about any policy, but I know it's gone down significantly.
Okay. So you're right. Border crossings have gone down. And some of this can be attributed to Donald Trump's policy. But his policy at the moment has to do with illegally terminating asylum processes and deploying National Guard and military troops to prevent people from entering. And I think that's nothing more than a mere band-aid on a 4-inch incision, in the sense that what is causing undocumented migration into our country is really depraved, really neglected, really slow and expensive legal means of entry into America. So when we don't fix the legal means of entry into America that's causing individuals to enter into our country illegally in the first place, but we just kind of put troops at the border to prevent people from entering, we're not really fixing anything, and the issue still exists. We're just kind of covering it up. So I think the only way to effectively address undocumented migration into America is to fix the legal means of entry into our country. Has Donald Trump ever spoke about fixing the legal means of entry into America?
The actual law behind it, I don't think so.
Okay, so
But
then Donald Trump has
he
never
has
spoken at
spoken.
length
But
about
he's
adequately
spoken to.
fixing, adequately reducing undocumented entry into our country.
But he's spoken to illegal immigration, which should stop. Do you not agree that illegal immigration should not be happening?
Bro, are you sentient?
What?
Are you sentient?
What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
I just described to you how we reduce undocumented migration into America. Do you remember my description?
Okay, yes, but just answer that question.
What's your question?
Should people illegally migrate to America?
I think that we should reduce undocumented entry into America to the furthest extent possible. And I think that the way that we should reduce undocumented migration into America is by fixing the legal means of entry.
So by basically letting everyone in
Yeah, thank
legally.
you so much for the galaxy. Essentially, yeah. Like letting everybody but individuals with past violent like offenses into America, yeah.
That would be how many people?
I mean, I don't know. I don't really think there should be a cap.
How many people do you think would want to come to America?
How would I possibly know the answer to that question?
I mean,
Amber, thank you so much for the subscriptions. I do appreciate you for the love.
they're trying to come in droves illegally already. Imagine legally. If they had an easy means to come into America easily, the country would just be from 330 million, we'd be 600 million.
So I mean,
in a
you just
year.
told us that individuals have been coming in droves with the use of undocumented means. And I think that like undocumented migrants in America have only really like helped the American economy. Would you be able to name one way that undocumented migrants have hurt our country? Like undocumented migrants that haven't committed violent crimes, of course.
Okay, what we're talking about now. I think a lot of the new migrants that come in searching for resources, looking for handouts.
Looking for handouts. So undocumented migrants don't really get any handouts.
Oh, yes, they do. I live in California.
He got banned. He got banned. I mean, he probably got banned for what he was saying earlier about like his homophobic statements, and we already got a flag on the live. Yo, Corey, thank you for the 140 ZAR over on YouTube Super Chat. Thank you so much for the love, Corey. Everybody, Please show some love to Corey down below in that comment section right now. Corey says, "Hey, Dean, you were such a big inspiration to so many, including myself. Thank you for everything that you do and the amazing person you are. And quite frankly, I love you. I love you too, Corey. You're awesome." And then also Carmen with a $35 donation over on YouTube Super Chat. Let's get 350 W Carmen's. Carmen says, "Teacher here. Don't you dare start talking about us and actually listen. Dean, you're amazing." Carmen, I love you. You're in here every single day. You are awesome. A huge shout out to Carmen. And then Indigo with the 22 pounds over on YouTube Super Chat. Indigo says, "Hey, dude, just wanted to say that you're the reason I believe in the good of people. You've proven that change is possible. I wish you the best and only the best." Oh, dude, thank you so much, Indigo. Guys, please show some love to Indigo, Carmen, and Corey. You guys are so kind. What is going on? Did you vote for Trump?
Hello. Oh, I just wanted to say hi.
Hi. Did you vote for Trump?
Did I vote for Trump? Oh, I'm not giving out my political views, but I just wanted to say hi, everyone. Love each other. Don't be mean to each other. That's all I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to say. Love each other.
There's nothing.
Even if people have different views, love each other. That's all I wanted to say. Love everyone.
Wait, but like theoretically, if you voted for Trump, maybe like we could have like a good, loving discussion, and you could demonstrate like how individuals can come together even with differing political views.
Well,
right?
actually, oh my God, people are being mean in the comments to me though. They're like being mean. They're making fun of me.
Well, okay. How about this? For everyone watching live, stop being mean to the guests.
Yeah, like I'm being respectful, and you
Yep,
guys are being.
stop
They're
being
like,
mean.
bye.
So, are you willing to have like a
I
good,
didn't even
loving?
say my political view, and I'm getting hated on. This just shows a lot from people.
Are you willing to have like a good, like
Well,
loving
I'm
political
willing
discussion?
to say that I actually didn't vote for anyone.
Dude, okay.
What?
Nothing. Hey, have a good rest of your day. You should
What?
you should watch the live. I feel like this. You should watch the live. I feel like this is a good place to be, to watch the live. I think that's cool. That's good for you. You should watch the live. We're gonna move on to the next guest. Everyone, just go and give us a minute. What is up, Wim? Did you vote for Trump?
Oh my god, I'm from England.
Okay, goodbye. Moving on to the next guest. Have a good one. If you're in the, I don't know why he was laughing so hard. That's kind of funny. Why was he like dying? Dude, what? We're gonna get that next guest up here. Yo, what is up, Laurel? Did he vote for Trump? Why was he like wheezing? He was like, just, what was so funny? He was like just literally like dying at the fact that he was from England. I don't know. Laurel, what's up? Did he vote for Trump?
Yeah,
How old are you?
25.
25. Okay. Are you driving?
No.
No. Okay. Well, let's go and have a discussion. Miss Laurel, why'd you vote for Trump?
Because I don't know. I just wanted a different person.
A different
I don't know, I
person than
just-
Biden, right?
I just liked him.
You just liked him. Okay. Was that like based upon the vibes, bro?
No.
No, what was it based upon? Why did you like him? Or why do you like him?
Well, like I'm Christian, so a lot of it like goes toward my beliefs in like
Christians shouldn't like Trump.
the abortion thing.
Not even on abortion. Look at this. Do you agree with the New Testament when it says that all sins are equal in the eyes of God outside of blasphemy?
Yeah, I agree with everything in the Bible.
Yeah, okay. So do you think it should be illegal to lie to your child and tell them that Santa Claus exists?
I mean, I don't think you're necessarily like lying to them.
Yes, you are. A lie is just like an intentional misrepresentation of truth. When you tell your children that Santa Claus exists, you are intentionally misrepresenting truth. It is categorically a lie.
I mean, I guess technically it'd be a lie.
Yeah, so do you think that should be legal?
Do I think it should be illegal? I mean, I think if that's what if you want to like tell your kids they're Santa Claus.
Okay, so you literally just didn't answer the question. Whoa. Do you think it should be illegal?
To lie to your kids? No.
Okay, so then why should it be illegal to get an abortion, assuming that those two things are just as wrong in the eyes of God?
I mean, like one isn't unaliving somebody else.
Okay, who cares? They're just as wrong in the eyes of God.
I mean, I guess technically, if you're lying to your kids, it's wrong.
Yeah, but
They're both wrong to me.
Yeah, and because they're just as wrong in the eyes of God, which is your moral standard, they should either both be legal or both be illegal if you want to use that moral standard of Christianity to dictate the criminal justice system.
I mean, but one is unaliving another person.
And who fucking cares?
Like literally unaliving another person.
Who gives a shit? Your moral standard of God thinks that it's just as wrong to kill a fetus as it is to tell your children that Santa Claus exists. That's literally what the Bible says.
Yes, hi.
What's up, Nolan?
So,
Nolan, did you vote for Trump?
yes, sir, I did.
Oh,
hey, I
wait.
got a new hat. Do you like it? I got to show you my hat.
Dude, Nolan, I love it. Wait, I remember you. You're Nolan Aesthetics. You've been up here.
Can I show you my hat? You like it?
I can see it in the profile picture there. It's pretty cool. But Nolan, you've been up here before. We've already spoken a lot.
Look, Dean, look.
Dude,
Hey, Dean,
Nolan, I'm looking at it in the profile picture. I love it. Oh, I don't love that one. I don't like your hat.
Well,
I'm sorry, man.
Hey, I got to say something.
Speak your mind, Nolan, real quick. And then
here's the thing. So I was driving down the road like yesterday, and I found 3 illegal immigrants on the side of the road. They said they need a home, and I said, "You're not getting my home. So can they have the keys to your home? Can they have the keys to your home and your guns and everything?"
Are you like typically? Are you asking me about like a migrant?
They want the key to your home, and they're gonna have the key to your home. Can they have the keys to your home?
No, I would not give a migrant the keys to my home.
Well, how does it feel to give a migrant the key to our country?
Good question, Nolan.
How does it feel that way?
Yeah,
I mean,
I can explain this.
That's wrong because I would not give them the key to my house.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I could explain this to you, Nolan.
So I caught you red-handed, like.
No, not necessarily. I could explain this. So, here's my explanation. I live in Colorado. I think that there should be an open border between Colorado and Utah. That doesn't mean that I think that anybody from Utah should have the keys to my home.
Well, that's what you're saying.
Yeah. But Nolan, you've been up here a couple times before.
Can you follow me, Dean? Can you follow me?
Can I follow you? You know what, Nolan?
Yeah.
I'll follow you. And hopefully, wait, if I do a favor for you, can you do a favor for me?
Yes.
Okay. I did a favor for you. I followed you. Here's a favor that I want you to do for me. Tune into the lives, listen to what I have to see, be open-minded, and see if I can change your mind. But
no, you're not going to change mine because I live my life working on the farm.
You know, maybe I might be able to change your mind one of these
days. No, you're not.
Man.
I work on the farm. You're not going to change my mind.
Okay, Nolan. Well, hey, man, I hope
I work on the farm. I work on the farm, and that's hard work.
It is, dude. It is very hard work, man. But
so I'm a true redneck. I'm not going to vote for a liberal. No.
Well, no. All that I'm saying is have an open mind and listen to what I gotta say. Is that fair?
Well, yeah, I do that, but I will not change my mind.
We'll see about that, Nolan. But hey, man, I'm gonna move on to the next guest.
Hey, man, no, we will not because I got into the Trump rally and it was amazing. I jumped the fence.
No, Nolan. Well,
and I told Donald Trump, so you can't change my mind. Nope.
You know, I've been to a Trump rally before too. It
was good. It was a good rally.
Yeah. Well, hey, man, stay open-minded. I did you a favor by following you. Do me the favor of being open-minded.
Can you just tune in some of my live, please, and maybe change your mind?
Oh, you want me to come into your life so you could change my mind?
Yes.
Nolan, you know what? If you're open-minded to my life, I'll be open-minded to your life. It's a fair trade?
Good thing.
Fair trade.
Do you have Snapchat? Maybe I can change your mind on Snapchat. Do you have Snapchat?
No, I'll just have to tune in one of the lives, man. I don't.
Do you have Snapchat? Do you have Snapchat?
I don't. I don't use Snapchat. But I say that we agree on the fair trade of you tune into my live, be open-minded. I'll tune into your live, you be open-minded. But Nolan, I'm gonna go to move on to the next.
I got you. See, I got you good, didn't I? I got you.
Yeah.
About the immigrant wanting to key to your house, and you said no, so I got you.
Well, I think that there's a different perspective, but you know.
And how about in the Bible it says a man should not lay with a man, or a woman should not.
Nolan, I did kick you from the live, but I just want to say real quick before we move on to the next guest. Tune into the live, be open-minded, see how you feel about what I got to say. And we're going to move on to the next guest. Let's go and see what the next guest has to say. We got Bray loading up into the box. Everyone do just go ahead and give us a minute, y'all. Everyone do just go ahead and give us a minute while we get the next guest up here. What's up, Bray? Did you vote for Trump? All right, Bray's not here, so we're gonna move on to the next guest right now. We got the next guest loading up. We got Nathaniel in the queue right now. Everybody, just go ahead and give us a minute. What's going on, Nathaniel? Did you vote for Trump?
No, I did not, but I wanted to tell you something.
Well, we are just looking to debate people that did. So we're going to move on to the next guest. Everyone just give us a minute. We got, let's see here, TTV loading up into the box. Here we go, everyone. Dude, just go and give us a minute. We got the next guest loading in. What's up, TTV? Did you vote for Trump?
No, I had a question. But like it makes sense. It makes sense.
Ask the question, then I'm going to kick you. But I will
So,
answer.
okay. So earlier you were talking about like tariffs and how trade agreements, like you said it would be better.
Yeah.
I was curious, like how would it be better?
Yeah, because it allows us to focus more on comparative advantage through the globalization of commerce, which basically means that we get to focus on making things that we're good at making compared to being forced to make things that we're inefficient at producing, which is just better for sustainable long-term GDP growth. But good question, man. Guys, please, if you're in that queue, make sure that you voted for Trump. We are really just looking for debates today. I am not going to lie, quite frankly. And we might also do a restart on the stream. I don't think that this stream is pushing out all too much. Hey, thanks for the extension to the 1 month sub. That's very kind of you. Let's go and get our next guest, Don Johnson, up in the box. Everyone just give us a minute. If you do want to support me, you can find the link to my Venmo and my PayPal down below in the link tree in the bio. Fun fact, fun fact, fun fact. All right, everyone do just be patient. Here we go, you guys. After this next guest, we're probably going to go ahead and restart. And then also somebody in the chat says, oh wait, maybe not. No, I think that the reason that we have like high viewership with no push is because I posted a video before I went live and it has like 60K views or something. And I just think that has brought a lot of people in without like a push to get new Trump supporters in here. The only reason I really even care about restarting is is to literally just make sure that we have enough Trump supporters that are willing to debate. What's going on, Slow? Did you vote? Wait, you were just saying in the chat that it's paid by the DNC.
Bro, the way you drink water is so tough.
Do you not drink water? Are you more of like a Gatorade guy?
Nah, bro. Oh my god, bro. It's so tough.
Wait, I like how you reminded me that I need to drink some more water. Yo, glaze some more, bro. Anything else?
Stay hydrated, bro. Stay hydrated.
Yo, glaze a little more, bro. Come on.
Hey, I didn't vote for Trump.
I'm just kidding. What's up, Vanessa? Did you vote for Trump?
I did.
Oh no, Vanessa, why?
Dean, I love you so much. Oh my God, I'm actually such a huge fan. I didn't vote for him, but I love you so much. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Okay, that's it. Oh my God. I'm sorry for wasting your time, but I literally love you. And I totally forgot that I was in the guest request. Okay. I love you so much. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.
Yo, dude, I was just gonna let her stay up until she just like naturally stopped talking. Hey Vanessa, I appreciate you for the love. We're gonna move on to the next guest. Everyone just give us a minute. If you voted for Trump, if you're MAGA, let me know in that chat. What's up, Lilik? Did he vote for Trump? Lilik, hello? Bro, okay, see, like, this is why I feel like we need a restart. It's because, like, 99% of the people in the queue are not Trump supporters. Jacob, thank you for the 10 Australian dollars over on YouTube Super Chat. I do really appreciate you for the love. Everyone show some love to Jacob. I don't even know what that shit was, bro. All right, this guy says, we love Donald Trump. Bro, dude, it is so hard for me to find any debates. That's why we may need a restart. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Restart. Yeah, dude, it sucks because, like, why the hell would I want to restart the live when we unironically have 5.6 thousand people in here? It's just because all 5.6 thousand of you guys are either liberals, leftists, or Trump supporters that are terrified of me. Sean, what's up? Did he vote for Trump? Sean, speak up there, bud. Oh my God. See what I mean, you guys? Liberals, leftists, or Trump supporters that are terrified of me. That is all. It's the only people in the live, bro. Dude, if you're a Trump supporter and you're not scared, just put a MAGA in that chat. I swear to God, if you start spamming MAGA in that chat and you're not a Trump supporter, you're gonna get banned. Yo, Jasmine, what's up? You vote for Trump? Jasmine?
Unfortunately.
What'd you say?
Unfortunately.
Do you regret your vote?
I mean, yeah, kinda.
Base. That's awesome, Jasmine. I assume so because you said unfortunately. We are not looking to debate individuals that regret their vote, as you guys have already done the work on your own, and I think that's really admirable. Yo, Annika, thank you so much for the $10 over on YouTube Super Chat, and I'll make sure to get to your message in a bit, because I do think that needs to be spoken on. What's going on? Did you vote for Trump? Saucy Striker's not here. So we're going to move on to the next guest. Everyone just give us a minute, you guys. I would really appreciate it if everybody in the TikTok live could start double tapping on the phone screen. And if you're a Trump supporter that isn't scared, Please just put a MAGA in the chat. Like, dude, everyone is terrified. Like, we've won. Okay, I know that we've won because so many people are terrified of me. You know what I mean, guys? Hello, what's up, Chef? Did you vote for Trump?
I did.
Why'd you do it?
Because like Trump is just like amazing and like he's gonna make America great again.
True. Well, you said that he's gonna make America great again. When was America great to begin with?
Probably like the day he was like elected.
His first time around?
No, like the more recent one.
Okay, but he ran before the election on MAGA. So when was when was America great to begin with before his presidency?
I feel bad. I'm not gonna troll. I'm so sorry. Bye.
Okay, we're gonna move on to the next guest. Pro. Oh. What's up, young Sheldon? You vote for Trump? Okay, hello. Okay, nice, bro. Nice, bro. Nice, bro. Haley, thank you so much for the $20 donation over on Venmo. I do really appreciate you for the love, Haley. Everybody, please show some love to Haley down below in the chat. That is so incredibly kind of you, Haley. Thank you so much. What's up, Devin? Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I did. But
Devin, why'd
to
you
be
vote?
honest with you, I am beyond disappointed with Trump's. It's more of like you see the bullshit that's happened already, and I regret the vote already. So,
Man,
you know,
I think that's really good. I think that's really good. I think that's really awesome. I'm really proud of you. And I would inspire you to get out there and speak to your other friends that may have also voted for Trump and try to change their mind too. You know, like truth is going to win America back. And I hope that you have a good rest of your day, Devin.
thank you, man, for.
You're awesome, dude. Huge shout out to Devin. I would like to clarify here, you guys, that we are only really looking to debate people that voted for Trump. I'm pretty sure that this live doesn't really have any push on it at the moment. The reason why we're able to get 6,000 people in here with no push is because I have a video that's like kind of blowing up right now. And that's definitely like the only reason why. So if you're watching and you voted for Trump and you want to come up here and debate, please just let me know in that chat. Spam MAGA. Because it looks like a lot of people in the queue didn't really vote for him. Yo, what's up? Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
Would you consider yourself an American patriot?
Yep.
So then why do you have the traitor's rebel flag as your profile picture?
I'll answer that in a second. Can I just say, Trump is a better man than you are.
I'm more interested in why you have the rebel flag as your profile picture.
I mean, at least he's loyal. I mean,
hey, one moment.
Harry has a roster and you abandoned him.
You could talk about anything that you want.
He got a couple girls and you're like, oh, he's trash.
You could talk about whatever you want after you answer my question. If you consider yourself to be an American patriot, why is your profile picture a flag that was created to destroy America? I mean, if anybody's curious, so that's going to be like the Confederate rebel flag, okay? And the rebel flag specifically was a war flag that the South would fly, you know, during the Civil War to, you know, rise up and destroy the Union and to leave America. So, I mean, how can you tote a flag that resembles, you know, literal treason to America while calling yourself an American patriot?
Because I rebel against corrupt government.
So do you think that the Union was corrupt?
Administration. What?
Do you think that the Union was corrupt?
From the South point of view, yeah, sure.
So
I don't agree with the South. I just know
perspective?
that this is a rebel flag, and I rebel against the Biden and Harris government.
Oh, okay. So I mean, would you say that like maybe like the Nazi Germany flag also disagreed with like the American government, rebelled against it? So could you just like replace that with a swastika and like say that it resembles you rebelling and disagreeing with the Biden Harris administration?
I'm not rebelling and disagreeing with a separate country. That's a whole different thing.
Wait, no, because the South claimed that they weren't a part of America. They were a separate entity as well, and they were rebelling against America. Just like the same way that Nazi Germany did in World War II when they declared war on our country.
Germany didn't split in half.
Germany declared war on America.
Yeah, but they didn't split in half.
What does that have to do with anything?
Well, you're making the claim. You're making the claim that like this should be replaced with a swastika when it's not the same at all.
I'm just saying that using the Confederate flag, the Confederate rebel flag or swastika, they both resemble like the same anti-American virtues. You understand that, right?
I was anti-American. Or I'm never anti-American. I think if I was rocking this flag during the last administration, I was proud.
Okay, real quick, how many continents are there?
Devin.
7. What's your favorite? Okay, you're a troll. Why are you
What's my
trolling? Well, one second. You're
What's
trolling.
my favorite?
Yeah. Why do you think it's funny to troll? About like.
How am I trolling?
Dude, nobody, fucking nobody that would have the Confederate flag as their profile picture saying that they're proud to fly it would know how many continents there are. Why are you trolling about supporting the Confederacy?
I'm not trolling, bro. You ever notice how when someone's flying an American flag outside the house, you know exactly who they're voting?
I'm just gonna go ahead and kick him and move on because like he's trolling about that. Like what a weird thing to troll about. What a weird thing to troll about. Like nobody that would unironically say that they're proud to fly the rebel flag to stand against the Biden-Harris administration would know how many continents there are. What's up? How old are you?
I'm 20.
Did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Before we hop into our discussion, I got to thank Dustin for the $100 donation over on YouTube Super Chat. Thank you so much for the love, Dustin. That is literally so incredibly kind of you. That is Duston. Dustin says, you and Parker killing it. Keep it up. Yo, dude, Dustin, I fucking love you, dude. Thank you so much for the love. That is so kind of you. That is so much money. Thank you so much. I do really appreciate that. And then also Ryan with a $5 saying, can you Venmo $100? If you're saying like, can you Venmo $100 to me? Sure you can. Gage, thank you for the flying jets. I appreciate that. Everybody, please show some love to Dustin. In fact, Kylie, could I get a W Dustin from you?
No.
Boo-hoo. Party vibe killer. Why'd you vote for Trump?
His values just aligned with mine. I agree with him a lot more than I did Kamala.
Okay, like what value specifically?
Like, I mean, I was on here like 2 weeks ago, and I got kicked off for saying it. But
be very censor your language if it has.
I'm gonna try to.
Are you saying that you voted for Trump because of tea issues?
Yes.
How did I know, dude? Okay. I hope that 10 people in the NCAA was not the biggest reason you voted for the rapist with regressive economic policy that hurts anybody making under $395,000 per year. That's launching economic wars on our allies and wanting to personally ethnically cleanse 2.1 million people off the Gaza Strip. Like, dude, I don't think that there's any issue with like T women and women's sports. And I wish I could give you my reasons why the live will just get taken down. But even if we were just to assume that there was, okay, and that was bad. And like, I did also agree that it should be banned. That would be like the most minuscule fucking issue in comparison to everything else that has been going on in America under Donald Trump's administration so far and all the other really bad policies that he ran on.
I mean, that was a big thing for me, but that wasn't the only reason.
Okay, I want to expand upon what I just said a little bit, because when you're like under your view, you're fighting for women's rights, correct?
Right.
60 great victims every single day are denied access to abortion because Donald Trump overturned Roe v. Wade. 60 every 24 hours, like clockwork.
Well, it's just
Doesn't
up to the
fixing that
states
issue take
now.
much more precedent?
It's just up to the states now. He's just giving states more freedom to choose what they want to do.
Which has led to great victims being denied access to abortion, which is bad.
Not everywhere, though.
In 10 states, they don't have access.
I mean, they're working on the different laws and how they're wanting to put that into place to where more women have access to it, as long as their reasons for abortion are correct.
Wait, what do you mean reasons for abortion are correct? What do you think a correct reason to get an abortion is? What do you think an incorrect reason to get an abortion is?
Like, if you're just going around doing stuff and, going to get an abortion just because you can, like, that doesn't seem like a correct reason to me. Versus, like, if you do get raped, I believe that...
Say raped for me. It's just TikTok.
My bad. If you do get raped, then you should have access to an abortion.
Okay.
Or if you're in danger, like the baby's life is in danger, you're in danger.
Okay, so we call abortions that aren't gotten for medical reason, aren't gotten for incest or rape, we call those elective abortions. Why do you think elective abortions are wrong?
Because that is, why would you purposely take away a potential life?
Sure, because you don't want to be pregnant. You don't want to give birth. Those are two reasons, right? Maybe I think that 55% of women that get elective abortions have indicated in exit polls that they've done so because of financial concerns. I'm just like naming off like a bunch of random reasons here. But see, from my perspective, I don't think that a woman needs a reason to execute upon her human rights. Okay, I think that it's a human rights violation to impede upon a woman's access to elective lethal abortions in the first 20 weeks of pregnancy, as there's no good reason to restrict upon her bodily autonomy.
I mean, I guess. I mean, I'm not like super
You can't make that concession and be pro-life. You can't say that.
I'm not super anti-abortion, but I do think that there should be some restriction on who's able to get one and who's not.
Kylie, you can't concede that if you're pro-life. You can't say, I mean, I guess it's a human rights violation to infringe upon a woman's elective access to abortion in the first 20 weeks of pregnancy, and then advocate for that infringement. Like under your view, if you say, I mean, I guess, and you accept that, you're basically saying that you're advocating for human rights violations. It's not a good view, right?
No.
No, so you can't say, I mean, I guess I'm right. You have to tell me that I'm wrong and explain why.
No, because I do somewhat agree with you. I mean, it's a really complicated issue.
Okay. So if you agree with me, then you would agree with protecting a woman's access to elective lethal abortions for the first 20 weeks of pregnancy at the federal level, since human rights should be protected at the federal level.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, there shouldn't be like women going and just getting abortions just because.
Okay, why?
Because I feel like that's wrong. Why would you go and get pregnant? Like, for example, I knew a person who got 6 abortions and not really for the best reasons. Like, they weren't like in necessarily horrible situations to where they couldn't have the kid, but they still went and got 6 abortions. Like, I feel like that was so excessive and just like unnecessary.
Let me ask you, do you think that like dire financial circumstances is good enough reason to allow a woman to get an abortion under your view? Or is it just grape life of the mother?
I mean, if it's like financial stuff, then like you could give it up for adoption. So I guess just grape in the life of the mother.
Okay, so you're basically telling me that, well, if they're raped, if you make exceptions for life of the mother, but you don't think that a woman under elective circumstances has good enough reason to get an abortion. So here is how I see it from my perspective. I'm not evaluating the woman's mental states, attitudes, thoughts, feelings, perceptions, etc. when I come to the conclusion that abortion's not wrong. Okay, the only thing that I'm evaluating to come to the conclusion that abortion's not wrong is the fact that I don't see any valuable traits in the fetus. That's all, man. And when you start to kind of inch into the territory of telling me, well, that you qualify if an abortion is wrong or not wrong based upon the attitudes of the pregnant woman, okay, well, then it's the case that you are no longer pro-life out of a care for the life of the fetus, but you're rather pro-control, and you want to kind of condemn, scrutinize, and punish women that are doing things that you don't like being irresponsible under your view.
I mean, like, I guess I can't really argue with that because nobody really knows. That's why I said it's so complicated. Nobody really knows for sure why someone is getting an abortion, but I feel like the women that are going and getting excessive abortions, like that woman that I know, like,
oh, I find no problem with the abortion there. I do find a problem. It's just not with the abortion. Can I explain why?
Sure.
Can I use can I use an analogy to explain why?
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody is a chain smoker their whole life, and they get lung cancer like 10 times, and they get chemotherapy to kill the lung cancer like 10 times. There's obviously an issue there, right?
Yeah.
Is the issue with the chemotherapy though?
No.
The issue is like with them having a propensity to continue to smoke, even though it leads them to undesirable outcomes, such as getting cancer and having to undergo expensive medical treatment, right?
Right.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I'd say about a woman that gets multiple abortions. I don't see anything wrong with the abortion. In fact, I think the abortion is a saving grace there. I'd rather just see something like quote unquote wrong with like an individual that obviously never got the education they deserved on like sex ed, contraceptives, or access to forms of birth control. So I think the solution to that problem isn't to ban abortion, but the solution to that problem is to rather have more sex ed in schools and have free, open, public, viable means to get birth control or contraceptives with ease.
Well, I didn't really like the lung cancer analogy just because, I mean, you're comparing cancer to a baby.
I am. I am. I'm comparing the life of human cancer cells to the life of a human fetus. I don't think that the life of the human fetus has any more value than the life of the human cancer cells. But if you want to argue that it does, that's fine. But
Yeah.
you know, you're just going to be making an entirely different argument. So I guess let's start there. Why do you think that a human fetus is morally valuable?
Because it's a potential human. It's a
Well,
life.
Well, it's not a potential human. It is a human from the moment of conception, and it is a life. Yeah. So you just value human lives.
Yes.
It's wrong to kill them.
Yeah.
Okay, so pulling the plug on a brain dead patient in the hospital is murder, and there is thousands of medical health practitioners running around our country that in all reality are serial killers, right?
No, because those people have already lived their lives.
So they've had lived experiences before, so their life is less valuable.
I guess I don't know.
So then why do you make an exception
got
for
me stuck there.
then why do you make an exception for life of the mother as it would apply to abortion? The mother has more lived experiences than the baby coming into the world. Under your view, she'd be less valuable than the newborn, so you should save the newborn and kill the mother.
No.
Okay.
I mean,
just because you have prior lived experiences doesn't make you less valuable. So why is it not murder to pull the plug on a brain dead patient?
Well, my main thing was like, whenever you're getting abortions for the wrong reasons, like if it's a good reason, I feel like it's okay. If it's a bad reason, then that should be restricted.
Exactly.
But it's complicated because you can't really know.
Exactly. So it's nothing to do with the intrinsic value of the fetus and all to do with the intentions and the mental states of the mother. And that's why I don't really think that you value the fetus at all, meaning that you're not really pro-life. If somebody was to walk into my grandmother's house at night and unalive her in a very vicious style, and somebody were to come up to me and ask me why that's wrong, I'd say because my grandma died. She lost her life. There wouldn't be a second where I consider the fact that, well, maybe it's wrong because the burglar didn't have a good enough reason to kill her. I'd say it's wrong because my grandma got unalived. My grandma got murdered. So when you tell me that the live gets banned, and that's terrible, guest violations, hate speech, and hateful behaviors, it is a week ban until April 6th. I have a feeling like that appeal is going to go through and we're going to be back online very soon. And I have an account ban warning? No way. We have some terrifying Wow, guys, that is terrible. That is really terrible. Okay, we're gonna wait out the appeal for a little bit. I should have done the restart. I really should have. It's always for the guest violations. It's always for the guest violations. You know, I was a good talk. It was a really good talk. You know, I gotta say that there is a good amount of pro-life women that will come up on my live that I actually end up having decent discussions with. And I always appreciate that. I definitely prefer talking to pro-life women over pro-life men any day of the week, because the pro-life women, like at least typically, they seem a little bit better faith than pro-life men. You know what I mean? Anyways, all right, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna read off a couple donations here, and we're gonna wait on the appeal to go through. I really do think it will go through. I think that everything will be okay. Yo, Justin, thank you for the $10 over on Venmo. Justin says, the one time I listened to the live without my headphones, that's for telling my kid Santa Claus isn't real. No. Wait, no, he says, ha ha ha, not really, but it was a close call. I'm so sorry, Justin. Wait, I need to consider that. I got to use a different example. I really got to use a different example. Because I also have to consider the fact that I am on like a public live stream in front of like a bunch of people on TikTok. It is very possible that out of like 7,000 to 10,000 people, that there's probably just like one like toddler that like somehow found their way into my live, and they don't know what the hell they're doing there. But all they know is that the guy on the phone screen just said Santa Claus isn't real. So I think I'm gonna need to find a better way to go about that one. Astounding, thank you for the $5 over on YouTube Super Chat, and then Haley with the $20. Over on Venmo as well. Thank you so much. And then Spencer with the $4 on PayPal. You guys are also very kind. Thank you everyone so much for your donations today. You guys are incredible. Let's just see if that appeal goes through. And it got approved. What did I tell you guys? I knew that I was going to get it back. But sometimes you could even get like a second violation from the same stream. So I'm going to go into my settings and delete the replay off TikTok. Yeah. Because that makes it so you can't get the same violation. Dude, I'm all over this shit. I know how to play the game now. I know how to play the game, man. I'm not even going to cap. How do I delete the replay? All right, 1 second. Live recordings. There we go. Over here. Delete. Boom. Okay, guys. All right, we're going to hop back on live. I was confident that we're going to get the account back because I don't know. I feel like I didn't really say anything wrong there. So, Wendy, thank you for the $10 over on YouTube Super Chat. You were phenomenal. You were awesome. I'm going to go use the restroom real quick. I'll be back in like a minute, and then we're going to hop right back on live. So, everybody, do just kind of be patient. I was going to play you guys some music while I was gone, but I get copyright strikes for that, so I can't do that. I'll be right back. Before I even look at the chat, I wash my hands. And all of a sudden, dude, you guys are, I love you guys. I do. But the LDs, no. It's okay. I still love y'all, even though you hate me. Wait, why the fuck do I still have an account ban warning? What? The appeal went through. Bro, what? Another similar violation could result in an account ban. Wait, why do I... What? That's weird. New strike added? That's strange. A lot of just every ban I've gotten is for a guest violation. So basically, when you like occur a certain numbers of bans on an account, you're put on an account ban warning, which basically means if you get another ban, you're cooked. And for whatever reason, I'm gonna refresh the app. I got that last ban. It put me on the account ban warning. But then it was appeal approved. We have some Tariff. And now, like, it's just still sitting there saying account ban warning. What the hell, man? That's weird. Bro, what? Okay, do I have any other accounts I could go live from? Because I'm not going to go live on that one, not with an account warning. Okay, it looks like I could go live on the DNC Dean account at 4:18 p.m. Weird. I don't know what to do. Should we just go live anyways and kind of risk it? Because it'll only be for like an hour. I might just be down to. I might just be down to go live and risk it. Yes. No. What was the reason? No. Here, let me read off some super chats and think about it. Tam Sui, thank you for the $5 saying just FYI, Dean, ban warnings and strikes last 30 days. Yeah, no, I know. I've kind of been through this a lot. You know, it's an unfortunate fact of being a creator. But that's just really strange. It's really strange. Thank you for the $5. Christine with 100 Norwegian dollars. Thank you for the love, Christine. Christine says, never forget how amazing you are. That's so incredibly kind. Thank you, Christine. Cloudy with the $2 saying, call Dean a pro bowler for the number of strikes he gets. Dude, TikTok hates me. Telepod with a $5 says, I've been on the fence about abortion, but your argument has convinced me 100%. Thank you, Dean. Dude, of course. I used to be pro-life, but then when I was exposed to argumentation and like critical thought on the matter, I became like pro-choice rather quickly. This was years ago. That's actually like the first liberal take I ever held to. Then wrapping back around to what Annika said, can you please, even if just briefly, speak about what happened to, I cannot pronounce her name, so I'm going to call them R. I don't even want to butcher their name, R. More people need to know about it. I'd really appreciate it if you could talk about it. Yeah, wasn't that the student that was like saying like the student that was like just kind of like grabbed up by men in masks? Yeah, a PhD student was snatched by masked officers in broad daylight, and then she was flown 1,500 miles away. So she was walking to meet her friends at dinner, where they would break their 13-hour Ramadan fast, when 6 plainclothes officers suddenly encircled her on the street near her apartment. The 30-year-old shrieked in fear when an officer in a hooded sweatshirt grabbed her by her wrist, and another pulled out a concealed badge on a lanyard and confiscated her cell phone. The swarm of officers who had surrounded her on the sidewalk pulled cloth coverings over their mouths and noses, some wearing sunglasses. They said that we're the police. And then somebody else in the video said, you don't look like it while you're hiding your faces. Like a random bystander. So this international student, who's originally from Turkey on a valid F1 student visa, was then driven across multiple states, including multiple government offices in New England, Ozark's legal team said. The next morning, she was flown more than 1,500 miles away from her to a staging facility in Louisiana, despite a court order about 6 hours after her arrest, stating that she should not be moved outside Massachusetts without a 48 hours notice. Oh my God. While in transit, she suffered an asthma attack. Throughout the period of time, she was not charged or given the opportunity to speak with a lawyer, according to the spokesperson, and she ended up at the South Louisiana ICE Processing Center in Louisiana. Oh man, you know, that's like a kidnapping. It's just that's just an ironic kidnapping, and I hope that it's prosecuted as such too. I think that there is real legal grounds to justify that she got kidnapped, even though they were officers, because she got no due process at all. Okay. They ignored a court order saying that she couldn't be moved from Massachusetts without a 48-hour notice. I'm perplexed. And see, like, this follows from what Donald Trump has been doing in his own executive orders, reinstantiating the Alien Enemies Act to deport people without any due process. They don't even have to appear in front of an immigration judge. ICE just detains them and puts them on a plane. That's fascist, you know? And I feel like what they're doing right now is just kind of like testing the water. They're doing it with like some individuals, like some Venezuelan migrants. If we deport them without any due process and claim that they're members of a gang, will people be mad? If we then bump it up to just sending plainclothes officers with coverings on their faces to kidnap a 30-year-old on an F1 student visa and send her to a detention center ignoring a court order, will people be upset? Will people talk about it? And they just keep kind of bumping it up and bumping it up and bumping it up. And I think where this is inevitably going to go is Donald Trump will just do a mass deportation of really everybody that he wants without any due process, completely ignoring what he defines as liberal judges, and as well as the Constitution. I really do see that. And I mean, the only reason he wants to do this is to just get more praise from his base. he wants to have the highest deportation numbers out of any other president in history. And he knows that the only way to do that is to not give the migrants due process. So he just doesn't even care about them. He doesn't even care about this 30-year-old. He doesn't even care about the other students. He doesn't care about Venezuelan migrants that are not a part of a gang. He just says that they are so he could deport them without due process. So then one day he could ramp it up and do that to everyone. Martin, thank you for the $5. Says, I've had an F1 visa before. People don't understand. It's not letting me swipe your message. Give me one moment. How undemocratic and terrifying this is. These visas are hard to maintain. Yeah. Grims with a $5. Hey, for the line sin. Maybe use a parent line to their child about a surprise birthday party. Something like that. Good idea. Michael Waters with a $5 saying, Dean Withers. Hey, that's the name. Appreciate you for the love. Casey, thank you so much for the $20 super chat over on YouTube. Casey says, it's insufferable to listen to pro-lifers talk. She couldn't even explain her reasons. I miscarried my first child and aborted my second. And my reasons are it's nobody's fucking business. Yeah, a lot of pro-lifers can't explain what they believe in at all because they don't have any reasons why they do. And like abortion debate is like very complex on a philosophical level. You know, like if you pin like two individuals up, one that's pro-choice, one that's pro-life, that are like very educated on like morality and philosophy, they're like very complex conversations because it's a very complex issue, philosophically speaking. But like 99.9% of all pro-lifers are literally just pro-life because, you know, that's what the Republican Party platforms. And so they don't have a position. So when we kind of start getting into the more niche specifics, I think it really exposes that. Okay. Ooh, I don't know what I want to do. I'm really contemplating just going live and ignoring the ban warning. It's pretty scary though. Sid, thank you so much for the $50 super chat over on YouTube. Thank you for the love, Sid. That's very kind of you. Thank you, Sid. Everyone, show some love to Sid. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Sid says, hi, Dean. I just joined. Was there breaking news I missed? I'm scared. Yeah, we were just talking about some things in the news. We were talking about, you know, the debates, TikTok, kind of going over all the basics. I mean, there's a lot of things to discuss today. But thank you so much for the love, Sid, with the $50. That's so incredibly kind. Everyone show some love to Queen Sid. Sid the GOAT. Yeah, another thing in the news is that Donald Trump was the most transparent he's ever been about running for a third term today. I posted a TikTok about it. Looks like it's performing quite well. The message is reaching the right people, which is awesome. Where he just like straight up said that, you know, he might run for a third term. He is considering it. He's not ruling it out. And he even like, you know, kind of entertained a discussion about some of the ways that he would get there. About like having JD Vance run, running as his VP, then swapping. I don't know if that's legal, but you know, he says a lot of things that aren't legal. So, and then he said he has other methods as well, but he was unwilling to share them with NBC, and he said that he wasn't joking. So, I mean, that's pretty crazy. And then we also have, you know, some like Trump orbiters like Steve Bannon. He served on his cabinet in his first administration before he got fired. And Steve Bannon, you know, says that they've been in the works figuring out a plan for how we'd be able to do it for a couple months now. And it'll probably be a while until they have a release plan. But, you know, it's something that I think will end up, you know, there'll be an attempt. There'll be an attempt. But, you know, I feel like we do also forget Trump's age. Trump is, what is he, 78, 79 now? I don't know if he'll make it to third term. And I hopefully this doesn't like get me on a watch list or anything. We're just speaking about biology here. He's an old fella. I mean, he is well past the average life expectancy for an American male. And I mean, I think that, you know, the proposition of him not making it to serve a third term just by death through natural causes is plausible. So, you know, there's also another consideration there. Halen, thank you for the $5 over on YouTube Super Chat. Did I see that the Constitution is no longer on the White House website? Yeah, I think that they took that off. Of course they did. Thank you for the $5. Daisy with the £5 saying, sending love from England. Thank you for all that you do. Yo, Based, I appreciate you for the love, Daisy. There's some based Brits. All right. We gotta make a game plan for hopping back on live. Let's see if I have any other available accounts that we could use for an hour. What about the second account? No, this one is suspended until the 30th. Oh wait, that's today. What time? I think it's like late at night. It is late at night. It's literally midnight when it gets unsuspended. Crazy. Hannah with the 10 Canadian dollars over on YouTube Super Chat. I appreciate that, Hannah. Hannah says, "Hey Dean, thanks for doing everything that you do. I was wondering, what are your thoughts on Mark Carney so far?" Who's Mark Carney? Let's look Mark Carney up. I don't even know who that is. I probably should too. There's honestly like a lot of politicians' names that I don't know that I should. Let's see who he is. Mark Carney. What's he doing? Prime Minister of Canada. Oh, okay. I mean, the only thing I know about Mark Carney so far is that he basically said that, relationships between America and Canada are over. He seems to be taking a little bit more of an aggressive approach, anti-American approach, than Justin Trudeau did, which I think is a good thing. I'm really happy to see Canada defending themselves. So I mean, from the little I've seen on him, I think that he's pretty good. But of course, I don't really know much about him. Let's see what else. Oh, Martin with the $5. Dean, talk about your news. Didn't you have some exciting news? You have a political future. I'll go campaign for you. Thank you, Martin. That's very kind of you. Yeah, guys. So we have a really big announcement here soon. You guys are going to be, dude, so hyped when you see it. I just already know that when this gets announced, you guys are all going to be over the moon. Everybody's going to be in an uproar. And you guys are just going to think it's so cool. It's going to be one of, like, it very well has a potentiality to be one of, like, the most viral things in left-leaning politics of the year. Because of how cool it is. And the moment you guys see it, you're going to be like, holy shit, how did nobody think of this until now? You know what I mean? It's going to be a game changer, man. It's going to be a game changer for left-leaning politics, especially in the younger generation. Just tell us. Well, I would, honestly. You know me. I really like leaking shit when I shouldn't. But there's some like real concerns with saying it too soon. And I can't tell you why that's a real concern, because if I did, it'd just be me leaking the whole thing. So like the announcement is very strategic. And there's thought being put into when we're announcing it compared to when it's happening, because we don't want to announce it too far out. Brooke, thank you for the $5 over on YouTube Super Chat, saying, what are your thoughts on Georgia women, on a Georgia woman just charged with murder for suffering a miscarriage? Dude, just like Idiocracy. That's what I think of it. Like when I hear shit like that, I literally just think of the movie Idiocracy. That's so sad. That's so sad. Who's we? Yeah, me and Parker. Me and Parker. So it has to do with me and Parker. So, I mean, it's bigger. And honestly, like a lot of other people too. There's like a lot of other names getting thrown around outside of me and Parker. So that'll be exciting. Jay with the $5 over on YouTube Super Chat, saying, hey, Dean, this is Evil Parker, but YouTube edition. You've inspired me to get more into politics, and it's one of my possible career choices now. Thanks. Dude, that's awesome, Jay. That's awesome. A lot of you guys are saying podcast. Well, think about it this way. A podcast would be cool, but I wouldn't be saying like a podcast of mine has a chance to be the most viral thing in left-leaning politics this year. You know? So I don't think it's a podcast. You know what I mean? I don't know. All right, you guys. Oh, at this point, I think that we may just go live on the main for an hour.
Andy!
Sorry, that's Jeffree Star. You guys just heard Jeffree Star's live when I was opening up TikTok. Sorry, my bad. My bad, you guys. Oh, no. Whenever you switch TikTok accounts, you just have the For You page automatically start playing, even though you're on the account page. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Sorry, you guys. Not Jeffree Star. He said, damn, Andy. Oh, boy. Jeffree Star doesn't like me, by the way. Did you guys know that? Did you guys know that I've had beef with Jeffree Star before? I think my beef with Jeffree Star started a while before I had like super mainstream virality. Yeah, no. I went live on TikTok with him as like a co-host and just like shit on him the whole time. Oh no, and then he just doesn't like me at all. He doesn't like me at all, man. And it's really funny because Jeffree Star has a couple friends that are very into left-leaning politics that really enjoy my content. So that's the only reason why I was able to get in a co-host with him. But I think that he's like very problematic. That's so random. It is random. I know it is very random. Yeah, I mean, I shit on him because of how problematic he is. Isn't he a Trump supporter? Yeah. I feel like, I don't know. I've also heard of like him being like anti-trans. I mean, I feel like that makes sense for him. A lot of people say racist too. I've heard a lot of people say that over the years. I've never, like, I don't know what he's done that's racist, just because I've never invested my time into researching Jeffree Star. There's honestly just never been a huge interest there because I don't think he's that relevant. Venus with the $2 saying Jay Star is a horrible person, so this is a flex. I get that. Yep. Maddie with the $5. Thank you. Martin with a 2. Brooke with a 5. Give us a hint about the announcement. Okay, let me see if I can lore drop without giving too much. Let's see. So I'll say this. I think it's really going to redefine how the politics of the left operates in response to Trump, MAGA, and the right. I think that for a long time, and I kind of teased this when I went on MSNBC too, by the way. For a long time, Republicans have kind of expected Democrats to take like the high road. You know what I mean? But like kind of this plan that we're working on, like we're kind of getting in the mud with it a little bit. But not in a bad way. We're not getting in the mud in a bad way. We're getting in the mud in a really funny way, in a really ironic way, in a really deserved way. And when it's announced, it'll be exciting. Cheyenne, thank you so much for the $10 over on YouTube Super Chat. But I mean, it's pretty cool, man. And it's like, and it's big. It's big, dude. Like, it's back. So we're getting backed by a PAC to throw it all together. It's a brand new PAC funded through grassroots donations in the last month. And this PAC is dropping a pretty penny on throwing something really cool together. Great PAC, dude. Coolest PAC ever. I very rarely ever entertain the ideas of working with PACs because I never want to compromise my values for money or to have access to resources to do more things through PAC money. But me and this PAC are perfectly ideologically aligned. This PAC is great. They're ran by a bunch of scorned Bernie and AOC staffers that are willing to fight a little different than most Democrats. And I love it. And I'm excited. I'm really excited. When will I announce this? I think that there's been like 2 proposed dates. So it's either going to get announced on April 4th. And if it doesn't get announced on April 4th, we're lining up for an announcement, let's see, on April 7th. So either April 4th or April 7th, this is going to be going live for all of you to know. I'm super excited. Super excited. Really soon. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Really soon. Really soon. By the way, for everybody watching, We are banned on all of my accounts for like another hour and a half. And honestly, I've just been enjoying talking to you guys in the chat, but we should probably get back to the debate somehow. If you want to support me, you can find my Venmo, my PayPal in the pin message, as well as in the link tree in the in the description, I guess, where you could also support over super chat on here. Well, Parker's birthday, very near Parker's birthday. When is Parker's birthday? Sometime in April. I forget the day. But like it is very, very soon. Very, very soon. The 7th? It's the 7th. Yeah, so I think that we could be announcing this on the 7th. Fake friend? Bro. I'm so bad with birthdays. It is terrible. It is terrible. So the only birthday that I know for sure is my girlfriend's. I know the month of my mom's and my sister's. And then I know like the month of Parker's, and that's about it. I think it's because, and I've kind of come to terms with this. I think it's because I have a very photographic memory. And the way that my memory recall works is by linking some type of like visual stimuli to like an idea, a thought, an expression, or an attitude. But like there's no visual stimuli that I could relate to date or like numbers, etc. So I'm really bad with birth dates. Like even like for the information that I share on live, it's kind of crazy how like my memory recall works. When I'm like going to share a fact in my head, I just picture myself sitting on live sharing it to somebody else. So I have like a type of organized visual recall of memory. Isn't that weird? Yeah, then also I'm just bad with dates in general. Like I typically don't know what day of the week it is. I typically like don't know what day of the month it is. Sometimes I just don't even know the month. I think that's just because I work 7 days a week. You know, no such thing as a weekend over here, so there's no real reason for me to keep track of the days. All right. I am so scared to go live on my main account because we have the account ban warning. Brutal. I think I'm going to go ahead and just send a picture of this to my people. See if they could help me out at all. Yeah, no option to appeal it either. Rough. Everyone just kind of give us a minute. There we go. Yo, Astonishing Sounds with the $3 over on PayPal. That's very kind of you, Astonishing Sounds. Dean, does scorned mean Bernie and AOC wouldn't message how they wanted? No, scorn means that they worked with Bernie and AOC and that they're just really pissed off at Republicans. You know, like think about it. I mean, for like individuals in here that are older that supported Bernie in 2016 and then the Democrat platform pushed him aside and platformed Hillary and then Hillary lost. People were pissed about that, man. They're like people have just kind of been pissed with like the messaging and the direction of the Democratic Party on so many fronts, especially people associated with Bernie in 2016. And when I say scorned, it basically means that now they're at a point where they just want to completely change the messaging and they're going to take, you know, the first step themselves. KC64, thank you so much for the $10 over on YouTube Super Chat. I hope it's not lib bashing leftist content. We need to stick together. This leftist purity test is suppressing dim votes. It's not libs bashing leftist content. Definitely not. Definitely not. Not at all. Not at all. What do I think about Jasmine Crockett? I'm actually a pretty big fan of hers. I think that she's very intelligent. I was actually watching a clip of her, I think yesterday, where she was talking to a lot of the like MTG and other Republicans in Congress and straight up just like intellectually dunking on them. I think that she's incredibly intelligent. I think that she rocks. I also just think that she's great for exposing some of the hypocrisy in the right. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And like my eudaimonic worldview, like hopefully we wouldn't have people in Congress calling Greg Abbott Governor Hot Wheels. Okay? I'm not gonna lie. Like, okay. Maybe not. But I don't give a shit, and I think it's hilarious. I think it's great, and I think it's needed because of MAGA. And what I mean by that is we've seen MAGA freak the fuck out at her calling Abbott Governor Hot Wheels. So much. Even though that is so tame compared to a slew of things that the Republicans in Congress have done in the last fucking 48 hours. You know what I mean? And it really shows how hypocritical they are. Jennifer, thank you so much for the $10 over on YouTube Super Chat. Jennifer says, hey, Dean, I just joined and it seems like I missed something. What's going on with AOC? Oh, I was just talking about a PAC that is setting some really cool shit up that's going to be announced soon, and how the PAC is run by old burning AOC staffers, and how I think that they're really fucking cool. That was all. Jay, for the $5, says, is it a 2v2 Peen versus Donald Trump and Elon Musk WWE fight? Bro, I wish. I'd go crazy in that, dude. I'd win. I'd win. I'm not going to say much more, but I'd win. But it's not. Unfortunately, it's not at all that. So, yeah. Wow, guys, we're about to hit 600,000 followers on the Instagram. That's pretty tough. What's a PAC? What's like the definition of a PAC? Let's see that. I mean, I could like try to define it, but I want to see what Google says. Short for a political action committee. And a political action committee is an organization that raises money privately to influence elections or legislation, especially at the federal level. So, a PAC or a political action committee, basically, they serve the point of getting money from like at least like smaller PACs, from grassroots donors to then spend on things to sway certain political views in the general populace. So the PAC that we're working with has been able to raise some money through private donors on a small scale to spend on this really cool project. And I'm really cool. I think it's really cool. I also think that, like, at least in my mind, like working with PACs is fine as long as you don't compromise your values. You know what I mean? That's kind of my thoughts. Like more power to you. More power to you if, like, you know, you have certain political values and you have a platform, and then a PAC just enables you to exemplify and demonstrate those values to a higher degree to more people in like a more rememberable way, if that makes any sense. And I think that's exactly what like I'm doing in this circumstance. I can't wait. What happened to the debates? We got banned on the main account, and then we just got a ban warning. And I'm currently just kind of like sitting and deciding if I want to risk it and go live because we got great video push right now. It'd be awesome. Or just wait to get on our second account, which we'll get back in an hour. I kind of want to just risk it and go live. Risk it, go live, yeah. But I think if anybody says anything that I think could get us taken down, then like I'm just gonna end really quick. Yeah, we're gonna do it. I think that we're actually gonna like specifically try to debate people on immigration policy and economics, and like maybe a little foreign affairs. So like no topics that like carry risk, you know what I mean? But anyways, we're live. We're live on the main account right now. Hello, everybody tuning in to the live. What is going on, y'all? It is so good to see each and every single one of y'all. We are back. We got a ban, but we are unbanned, and now we're back. It is so good to see you guys. For everybody tuning in, make sure that we are double tapping away on that phone screen and sharing this live out to a handful of friends. Thank you all so very much for being here today. You guys are phenomenal. And if you vote for Trump, go ahead and hop in that queue. Now, I would like to say that we will specifically only be looking to debate like some topics today, like immigration policy, economic policy, and nothing that like could get us banned. Because I think that we're on TikTok's radar right now, so we just need to play it super duper safe. And my idea was that it's kind of this or nothing. But if you voted for Trump, go ahead and hop in that queue for me, and I'm going to get you loaded up here for conversation ASAP. And if you are one of the first 860 people in here, just make sure that we're double tapping and sharing. And then also, Michael, thank you for the $10 over on PayPal. I do really appreciate you for the love. If the live does get taken down, head over to the YouTube link in bio. But let's go and get that first guest of the night up in the live as we speak. So we got AB Karma loading in right now. Please, 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 if you're in that queue, make sure that you're voting for Trump. And if you want to support this stream, you can find the Venmo and the PayPal link tree in the bio. What's going on, Karma? Did you vote for Trump?
I'll go for Eugene.
Hey, W Fetus, appreciate you for the love. We got that next guest loading up right now. If you're MAGA, go ahead and let me know in the chat. We're honestly only looking for like more chill MAGA today. Like we don't really want to talk to any like crazy MAGAs. I'm not gonna lie.
Dean?
What's up? How old are you?
I just wanted to say,
You're underage, so we do have to move on. Appreciate you for your time. We're gonna go to move on. We're really only looking for like chill, level-headed MAGA today, everybody. We're only looking for chill, level-headed MAGA. What's up? How old are you?
I love you.
Okay, you guys, please stop trolling. Please. Please, please, please. Just respect that, please. We're going to go and get that next guest up in here right now, everybody. We are going to go and get that next guest up in here right now. We got Joanne loading into the live. And Goku, thank you for the galaxy. I appreciate that. Hey, what's going on, Joanne? Did you vote for Trump?
Hello?
How old are you?
I'm 19.
What year are you born in?
Oh, I'm showing my cock.
All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream at that. We're on the ban warning. Head over to YouTube. Sorry. Not even going to risk it. I'm not going to risk it, you guys. It looks like we can't even do that. I'm going to go into the YouTube studio and go to live recordings and delete it. That was quick. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Dude. Man. Like, the guests just have so much control over what happens to me. Stupid. So stupid, man. Well, I don't really know what to do at this point. Dean, the vegan teacher just made a video about you. She's made a couple. She likes making videos about me. Let's see what this one's... let's see what the most recent one is of. I'm not...
Plants don't feel pain. They don't have a... Check the label. I'm in...
I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything. Where did she make a video about me? I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. And then, yeah, also, we will be getting the access to the @DNCDean account back in an hour. I just don't know what to do in the context of the next hour. I think that there's like a couple options that we could explore. An Instagram live? Should we try it out? Should we try an Instagram live? Sure. Sure, we'll try an Instagram live out. Why not? It sounds like fun. We've never done that. I don't think that this mic works on the IG though. We'll see. No, dude, I gotta try it. I gotta try it because that sounds like fun. I've never even really considered that before. Let's see if it works. At everyone, ping in the Discord. Going to try a live on Instagram. Tune in at Dean Withers. Let's do it. Insta is way better than TikTok. I think that there's a little bit more of a chat delay. Here, let me know. Can you guys still hear me? Test, test, test. Okay. there's a potentiality that as soon as my mic goes out, or sorry, as soon as I start the live, that my mic will go out. There's a potentiality of that. Let me see. Is there any way that I could like add text to the screen? No. Okay. I'm going to click the go live button. It's possibly that my mic will disconnect. If it does, I'm just going to end the live and we'll like either just end for the day or do like reactionary content. We'll see. Okay. Actually, I mean, seemingly you could still hear me. Okay. You guys could still hear me, right? Would somebody like tune into my Instagram live real quick? And like, let me know if you could hear me through the chat. Hello. Hey, what's going on? Everybody tuning in on Instagram. How are we doing? Welcome in. Hey, for everybody joining on the Instagram live right now, it is so good to see you all. So I don't know. I mean, maybe there's a lot of followers here on the Instagram account that have only really seen me because of my short posts, but something that I do every single day, I go live and I debate Trump supporters on other platforms. I do a lot of TikTok and a daily YouTube live, but we're kind of in a weird little 60-minute time frame right now because I actually have lost access to go live on all of my TikTok accounts for the next hour until I get like one of them back. So one of my viewers on the YouTube live right now had a really good idea of coming on Instagram and debating people on here. So if you happen to be tuning into the Instagram live and you voted for Trump, you should hop in the guest request. Now, I will say, I think that 99% of people in the live, 99% of the people that follow me on this platform are not Trump supporters. But let's try it out. We got some. Okay. So we just figured out that the moment I accepted a guest into the Instagram live, we got fucked. Bro. Dude. Yeah. But I'm back now. It's just echoey. Sorry. What a cough. You should do a call service. Do you do reactions? Dude, rip, man. Should I call Parker? Let's see if Parker has an account that he could go live on. Let's go in and give him I know that you guys can't see what I'm seeing right now, but what the fuck is Instagram Reels on? What the fuck is Instagram Reels on? Y'all are saying to show you in the chat? No. I'm going to save you. You don't get to see. You do not get to see this. I am going to save you. Should I describe it? I don't know how to. I don't know how to describe it. Oh my gosh. Wow. Let's see. I don't know where to start. You guys want to see a little freeze frame of it? No, I can't even do that, dude. I can't even do that to you. I guess you're gonna have to stay curious. You're gonna have to stay curious. Hey, I'm gonna go and plug the mic into the computer and I'm gonna FaceTime Parker. All right. Let's go ahead and give Parker a little bit of a ring. Why won't it let me click the button? There it goes. Wow. Wow. This motherfucker. Okay, Parker. Okay, buddy. I guess he has more important things to do than to... Oh, he's calling me back. Hey, let's go. Yo, Parker, I have you. I'm on live right now. I just want to let you know.
What's up?
What time do you think you're going to go live, man? The people need to know.
Oh, the people need to know when I'm going to go live? Oh, I'll probably be live like 4 or 5.
4 or 5, so that's...
I'm hanging out with my girlfriend and my sister right now.
Ah, very nice. Very nice. Well, I hope that you have a good rest of your afternoon.
Were people asking a lot when I'm going to be live?
Well, yes. I was wondering. I'm currently banned on all my accounts for the next hour. And
Oh, dude, that's rough. I'm sorry, bro.
now we're trying to figure out what to do.
I'm sorry, bro. I would say react to some debates. Last night it was pretty fun.
Very nice.
We reacted to the Kyle Kalinske, Charlie Kirk debate. I'd recommend you do that. It's kind of funny.
Very nice. Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate you for the recommendation, Parker, and see you later.
All right, I'll see you later, bro.
Take care. Okay. Well, we are fucked. Why is TikTok doing this to us, bro? Why is TikTok doing this for us? Come on. Come on. We could react to some debates. We could do that. I'd much rather be doing the debates. What are our other options? Cooking stream? Well, I mean, I'd have to go to the grocery store. By the time I got back, we'd be unbanned. MSNBC, react, research, Q&A. Yeah, how about we just hang out for like, I mean, we got like another 40 minutes. We could just hang out. We could just hang out. Troll as a MAGA? I think we could actually do that. I think we could. I do have my Greg for Trump account. Y'all want to do that? Yeah? All right. All right. All right, bro. Let's do it. All right, you guys can hear me now. We're going to troll as MAGA. We got this set up together. Yo, Bosch, thank you for the $10 over on YouTube Super Chat. What are your thoughts on Trump saying he wants to run for a third term and how he says he wants to use Greenland? How he really wants Greenland and will use military force if he has to? Yeah, just tyrannical government. He doesn't respect our constitutional rights. I spoke about this a little bit in my most recent TikTok video. In fact, I made a video about how he might be running for a third term. I'd go check it out. All right.
Please up. I ain't done. So real quick.
We're going to go ahead and look for a to join and talk to as a Trump supporter. Now here's the thing. You guys will be able to hear everything that I hear, and it might even be quite loud. So all that means is that I'm gonna have to like turn down the mic when they're speaking, etc. But we'll figure it out. Briar, thank you so much for the $10. Well, I checked the DMs on Addis19. I got you. Okay, bye. Let's start looking for lives.
How y'all are not seeing this, and it has happened before. And I eat Bretta or 50. Bretta or 50. I asked one of y'all. Do y'all know who Arthur Laffer is?
We found one, and it says, "Do you regret your vote?" One thing I will say is that I only want to like join lives that aren't like having like serious discussions or like too serious. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna like interrupt a space talking about like very important issues to troll. But I mean, there is like a bunch of like smaller lives where they don't really have anybody up, or it's just like a bunch of people not talking about anything too serious. And that's like what I've kind of joined to discuss in the past. Layla, thank you so much for the $10 over on YouTube Super Chat. I do appreciate you for the love, Layla. That's incredibly kind. Thank you, Layla. We're honestly just going to go to TikTok. Here's a method. You search up debate, you go to live, and now we can just see all of the debates. Oh, wait, we actually don't even have Trump sucks, Pickles GG. Should we troll Pickles?
I could probably only run as a Republican because I have a bunch of like, I have a criminal history from before I was 20. So only the Republicans would be down for that.
I can't even request to join. His guest requests are off. Bro, I think he's going to try to fix them, turn them on. Tell him to turn on requests. All right, I'm going to go and comment that.
The guest requests are off.
There we go. See my message.
Does anyone want to like test the guest request? Do you know that Pickles, or are you ignoring that Pickles? What?
Bro, who is our mod?
What?
Who is Jesse?
There we go. There's a bunch of people in the guest request now. Holy shit. Holy Toledo.
My God.
There's a lot of people.
Who is Jesse?
There's a lot of people.
Who is Jesse?
It's working.
Bro, their mod Jesse just said in the chat, Dean is trying to join. What the hell? What the hell, guys?
My alt in here. I can get my alt in here.
Maybe I just
Chat,
don't
I
need
do
to
have
share the name
a
of the
Cash App
person.
and Venmo in the bio if you want to piss.
Okay, here's the deal. I just can't share the name of the person. How about that? How about that? Jesse kind of sold us out there. We're gonna find another debate live. Let's just search up Trump. we'll find one, bro. Trust. We will find one. Oh my God, this guy's name is like King Trump. We could also like troll with like pro-Trump creators. I say we try to troll with
places, our jails, our DV houses. It affects women in all types of ways. Right.
Well, it's not just that, Brandy.
I'm gonna tell you right now,
a country.
It's not going to affect me. It doesn't affect me. I don't give a fuck what you want to identify as, whatever the case may be, because your feelings don't affect me. I don't give a fuck about what you want to be called.
I'm gonna fuck with this guy.
When it actually goes against my.
We're in.
Objective truth will fall.
We're in.
Look at Rome. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, Army Strong. My name's Connor. I also voted for Trump, but I was wondering if I could talk to you, brother.
How old are you and who'd you vote for?
How old am I? I'm 21 years old, and I voted for Donald J. Trump.
All right, and what would you like to ask me?
Where am I from? I'm originally from Kentucky. Then I moved to Tennessee at the age of 3. Then I ping-ponged down to Georgia, and right now I'm landed in Tallahassee down in Florida.
Oh, you're up by me, brother?
There you go. I was making sure the accent wasn't overpronounced, but he earned the accent. Continue.
All right. Well, now going back. So, Armstrong, I just want to ask you a question, man. Why'd you vote for Trump, bro?
Why did I vote for Trump? Because
Yeah.
I love the fact that he doesn't bend over backwards for these other countries and takes it up the ass like Biden did. He's actually trying to make America great again.
Okay, wait. Can
Why
I
does that
just
sound
say
like
something? Can I say something about that real quick? So first and foremost, dude. All right. I think he bends over the back and takes it from Putin.
Bro,
that's for
is
sure.
there you go.
That's for sure.
There you go, man.
This has got to be an alt account, bro.
Hey, bro.
Who the
listen,
fuck
Connor,
is
just
Dane?
say you voted for Harris.
Who the
hey,
fuck
Connor,
is
it's
Dane?
okay.
Just say you voted for Harris, Connor. Just say it.
It's okay, Connor.
You guys
You don't
We're
have
not
to be
gonna drop
embarrassed
you.
about what you just
You guys
said.
want to go slam a beer?
Wow,
You got
bro.
that Bill
Connor,
Clinton
you know,
voice.
you
You
know,
don't have to be embarrassed about who you voted for.
They kicked me. Come on.
Wow,
that
man,
Bill
Connor,
Clinton
you know,
voice. You don't have
you know,
to be embarrassed about who you voted for.
Sorry.
Oh man, they found me out. I kind of like, that was my final try there at the end. Okay, maybe they'd forget that I sound like me if I ask him to slam a beer. I need a fucking voice changer. That's right. We need to change the voice a little more. Bosch with the $10 saying, what are your thoughts on AOC's and Bernie's Fight the Oligarchy tour around the country? I think it's great. I do really think that it's great.
All right. Now we need to talk like this, but we should probably also talk without like a fake Southern accent. We just need to get real dry. We just need to get dry. There we go. We're dry. Not hick, just dry. Not hick, just in need of some water. Probably some chapstick too. So dry. My wife left me and took all the lotion with her dry. 4 packs a day since 13 and a half dry.
Let's find another live. Let's find another live. Where are we at? Okay, I'm seeing a lot of pro-Trump lives. What is going on here? She just singing. Oh. Oh, okay. That's looking pretty pretty. Okay, that is a pro-Trump live. What is that? Hindi? It was beautiful. Hey. Too bad they're Trump supporters. Join Reagan? Join Reagan. Let's try to join Reagan. Download a voice changer? I should. Let's see who's Reagan. Let's look up Reagan. Okay, y'all are literally telling me to join somebody that probably just started their live, so I'd find and troll them. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Their profile picture is literally me. Yo, Siri, thank you so much for the $20 over on YouTube Super Chat. I do really appreciate you so much for the love. That is so incredibly kind of you, Siri. Siri says, can you do a Midwestern or Minnesotan accent? Maybe MAGAs won't be as suspicious if the Southern accent was a little more sus. No, I think I'm just going to go at it without any accent. Because like any accent I do won't sound perfect. Sid with the $20. Thank you so much for the love, Sid. Sid says, please do this more often. It's so funny. Yeah, that one live was pretty good. We need to find another space like that. But bro, we just get booted fast.
Hello?
We're going to request.
If Trump really is that bad, why is he president?
We got in a queue. No.
Hello?
Hey.
What's up? Are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah, I voted for Trump. Did you vote for Biden? Sorry, Kamala.
Yeah.
Why the fuck did you do that?
You sound like you're making a voice.
I got something in my throat and it's been there all morning. I'm so sorry if that makes you emotional, you snowflake. Now, do you want to debate me or not?
Oh, he kicked me. Okay, we need to
find not.
We need to find something else. Sounds terrible, bro.
I can't. Is that real? Wait, is that Dean?
No, it's not. It's Connor. It's Connor.
Is that Dean?
No, it's Connor.
Dean, come back!
No, I'm slamming a beer. He kicked me. Oh no. Okay. Let's find another live. Let's find another live. All the love to Pickles. He's a good debater. All right.
Say anything. I don't know. Right? Could mention any topic I'll talk about or anything.
Okay, here's another one. We're gonna request in here.
What is one of the reasons why you voted for Trump that you said at the
That you think the Democrat? Wait, did you vote for Trump?
Thomas, thanks for the $20 on Venmo. I appreciate
why
you
did
for
you
the
vote for Trump?
I think I'm just
A big thing was artificial intelligence and investment in artificial intelligence.
I know it's
that
loud.
he's been
Nothing I can do.
promoting. Stargate, which he is back and he announced on January 21st, is a $500 billion AI infrastructure project sponsored by Oracle. I'm blanking on the company.
All right, we're gonna leave that live because I think we found a better one. Everyone, just give us a minute. Yo, this is fun. This is something different. You know what I mean? Pronounce Kamala is Kamala. It's more believable. Well, I don't know. When I troll, like, I only troll in like certain ways. You know, like I don't engage in like bad things as a troll. I don't know. That probably would be more believable though. But I feel like I just mainly troll about like God. I don't know. I just kind of feel it out. But I mainly troll about like God telling me to vote for Trump, or like trolling about economics. But I mean, what I could also do is like genuinely try to make like a pro-Trump argument. Should I like try my best to make a pro-Trump argument? You know, like not be so like obvious troll, but like try my best to make a pro. Okay, I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try my best to make a pro-Trump argument. Oh, this is gonna be dirty, because like 75% of trying to make a pro-Trump argument is just acting like things that have happened haven't. That's 75% of it is literally being fucking delusional. Literally being delusional.
Support him.
Yes, that is called stupidity.
No, it's called a difference of opinion.
No, it's not. It's called stupidity. If you see the things that Donald Trump does and the negatives that he causes and the chaos that he brings and the freaking ways he's breaking the fucking Constitution.
I don't believe half of it.
I don't
believe
exactly
half of
because
it.
you're stupid.
No, it has nothing to do with stupidity.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
If you can
Get out of here.
Dude, you can read the Constitution and you can see how he's breaking it. If you don't believe that you can read the Constitution and then read again to show how Donald Trump is breaking it, if you don't see those two things and go, okay, Donald Trump is breaking the Constitution, then that's not a matter of opinion. That's a matter of one person that can read and freaking make a coherent argument towards what's going on, and another person who is just a sheep that is fucking just gonna glaze whatever Donald Trump does. You're being the latter.
I disagree.
I know you disagree because you're in a cult.
And I disagree. No, it's not a cult. My goodness. I mean, that's the problem.
I'm gonna try to get it on stream.
Is that if you call it a cult, you're trying to make it look as though these people have no clue and they're just sheepless people.
Why are you saying these people? I'm talking about you.
I'm not talking about these people.
I'm talking about you.
And I sit here and tell you that I watch CNN. That I watch CNN. I watch CNN. I watch other parts. My brother's a Democrat.
I am a huge leftist, huge progressive. Okay,
I think Connor needs to be on the live.
I don't know a singular person that watches CNN.
The
only people that I have literally
tell me what to watch. Tell me where I'll get better information. Tell me one thing I'll get better information, and I will. All right.
How about you turn off the TV and read?
Okay, fair enough. Read what?
I would start with AP. They're usually my favorite.
How do I want to off your
Okay, I'll read it and I'll be the judge as to whether I think it's biased or not.
What if I
you can make that judgment all you want, but you watch Fox News, so I don't know if you're really the person to type that.
When did I say I watch Fox News?
Sharon, thank you so much for the huge PayPal. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh, I just know, dude.
Thank you, Sharon. No, you and I just talked about this, and I said I hate both of those. You weren't listening. You were probably talking to one of the people.
Oh no!
I said I watch a little bit of it. I watch a little bit of CNN, and that's it. And that's it. That's my balance. I hate both of them, honestly, because I think they both lie. I think they're both too extreme on both ends. I don't like that all the information you get on Fox News
I'm gonna call him a communist. MAGA,
supporting their narrative, and I don't like that all the information you get on CNN is supporting their narrative. You can have a really big story come up that CNN won't cover because it supports the Republicans, and vice versa. And that's bullshit. That's not news.
Sheep.
Sir, here's what you need to do. Okay, you need to realize one thing. Okay, we have a duty to this country. Okay?
To vote Democratic.
Somebody in the chat says frat boy.
I'm not a Democrat. So, no.
Well, did you vote for?
Dude,
Kamala?
I could be frat boy Cutter.
I did. Okay, but here's what we have a responsibility.
It just sounds too much like me, bro.
Of whether it is a Democratic, Republican, whatever candidate that's in office. We have a responsibility to be critical of our public servants.
Dude, frat boy.
A responsibility.
Oh, I voted for Trump.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, what the hell are you saying?
With you up here doing things like defending fucking Donald Trump for making fun of a disabled guy, that is not being critical.
You didn't let me talk about that. Do you want to talk about that?
I really don't.
Maybe like
you want to talk about
I
that?
don't.
Maybe
That's
just
at the
deep
core.
like
That's
that.
at the core of what you're upset
I
about.
don't.
Maybe like this.
I
where
don't.
It's at the
I know
core,
it's
but you know it's
I
not.
really-
You know it's
I'm not even
true.
upset about it.
They're
in the
so
slightest.
loud.
Chick, thank you so much for the galaxy. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm not upset.
Well, then why
about
don't you
it
want to? Why don't you want to talk about it?
Because I don't care about it.
No, you do care about it because it's at the core. It's what upsets you.
I'm not upset in the slightest.
Look, be honest. You want
I will
people
be,
to
sir.
be.
Are you trying
you
to
want
date
people
me?
to be open? No, I'm saying be open.
All right, yo, I'm in Poly Politics live right now. I just had to exit out because it's so loud. I know that y'all can't hear me when they're speaking. I'm gonna join back in and join the queue. Y'all need to go in there and say debate Connor. Say Connor's gonna destroy you. But don't leak. Don't leak. Okay? Don't leak, you guys.
Supporting someone that's making fun of a disabled person.
Because you are.
Okay, so then let's talk about it.
How about this? Why don't you defend this instead? Can you please defend where he said that he likes his veterans that aren't shot down?
Okay, so you don't want to talk about it?
No, explain it. If you wanted to explain something that you think that actually freaking annoys the hell out of me, then why don't you go ahead and explain that one?
I'll tell you what. I'll explain that one if you explain.
No,
I will.
I'm not doing a quid pro quo with you. Either do it or
you
not.
won't. Okay, well then I don't want to do it.
Okay, cool. I don't want to talk about what you want to talk about either. Then cool. Anyways, you're defending some shit that you just think that you want to defend, okay? And you want to freaking support Donald Trump regardless of how much bad shit he does, okay? The fact that he's an adulterer, the fact that he bragged about going into the changing rooms of underage girls to see them naked, okay? The fact that he's an adjudicated rapist.
Here, I'll turn it down a little bit.
All of these things that he's done and over and over and over and over again, and you want to continue to defend him, okay? That is why you're in a cult.
Bro, this guy's awesome.
Look, I've enjoyed our conversation. I have, and I think you're a really good guy. I do, and
dude,
you
Polly
probably don't know this. This is actually the first time I've ever jumped on a TikTok live. You just had no Republicans, and I flipped through you, and so I saw it, and it said,
"You're good, man."
Accept, and I did. So
right.
I jumped on.
Tell him to debate Connor.
But and I do appreciate what you're doing, and you're good at what you do. But there's a big hole in what you do.
The conversation's coming to an end.
That not wanting to accept or listen to something where you could be wrong.
What did I not accept or listen to something where I could be wrong?
Completely covering it up.
What thing did I do that was like that?
Oh no!
Not talking about the disabled part and trying to throw out. Because I concede.
Dude, talk about it.
The other part.
No, go ahead. Talk about it.
Okay, I was trying to earlier, and I'll just tell you this on it.
No, give it to me in depth. You want to talk about this so fucking bad, then just talk about it.
Yeah, because it's at the
then
core
just get
of
on
what's
with it, dude.
upsetting
I'm already
you.
bored. Let's go.
Well, if you're bored, you don't have to have me on. But if you allow me to explain,
Polly, kick him.
I agree with you.
Bet I'm
when
bored.
I saw
Goodbye.
it, I thought it was ridiculous. When it was first shown and him making fun of the guy, I thought it was absolutely ridiculous until I did a little research on it. And there was a ton of videos when he talks about somebody stumbling in their words and not saying blah, 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 like they can't come out with the words they're trying to say. He does the same thing with his hands. This is well before the handicap guy. And he does the same thing. And he shakes his hands in the air. So he was doing his impersonation of somebody who stumbles over their words when they can't answer it. A question, not making fun of him because he was in a wheelchair. And if I hadn't seen the videos of him...
Hey, I just left again, so I could just say this real quick. On a real note, Polly is a really good debater. I wish that he had a larger platform. And hopefully this will even bring more of you guys to go and follow him. Because he's a great debater. He's a great debater. I've seen him a couple times in the past. He's good at what he does. But we're going to go ahead and hop back into the stream, go back into his queue. And yeah.
And it's not a core of anything. This is why I keep trying to tell you that I don't give a fuck about any of this, because literally this is a waste of fucking time.
You sound like you're pissed off.
I'm getting annoyed at you because you for some reason cannot get your head completely to understand that this entire argument about him making fun of the disabled person is not even a percentage of a percentage of a percentage okay, of my argument against Trump in any way, shape, or form. Okay? This is the smallest, little, tiniest thing that I could ever.
But it's the one you're most passionate about. And
I am 0% passionate about it. I mentioned it one time. You went into tried to go into a giant explanation about it. I tried to stop you. Okay.
He kicks. I
think you kept going on about it. So I just figured I would let you get it off your chest. Okay.
I went into an explanation because you said, how could I support someone
nor
like
do I fucking care about it, dude.
You challenged me by saying the fact that you,
Kathleen, thank you so much for the
could support someone that made fun of a disabled person. So I'm explaining
and a racist person and a misogynistic person and a xenophobic person. It was one thing out of a list of many things that I was talking about that Donald Trump has done. It was just one thing of many things that I was talking about. You are very hung up on this one because I think this is the one thing that maybe you researched, and so you think you have a good argument towards it.
No, okay? I know.
So you're really hung up on it, but trust.
Dude, his mods are now rejecting my guest requests. Damn, bro, the mods are trying to silence us, you guys.
I appreciate you, but the part of the problem is you're too closed off and you just want to believe in your own little vacuum the way things are, and that's okay. I'm open enough that I sit and listen, that I watch other things. I am. You could call what you're in as a cult as well.
No, I'm not closed off, dude. I literally study this from a data and objective point of view, and that's it. Okay.
It doesn't sound objective when you get upset about your daughter.
The moderators keep rejecting my request, bro. They don't want me.
Who gets offended and upset by me attacking his presidential candidate, which is what you're doing. Okay. The fact
I'm gonna
is that
make you cry,
my daughter's rights away. Am I pissed off about my daughter's fucking rights being taken away? Yes, but it's still a fucking objective thing that my daughter's rights were taken away. Okay, that is a fact. Okay, that is it. Okay.
Damn, bro, this guy has some of the most effective moderators known to mankind. There's probably like 700 people in there that went in and spam debate Connor, and all of you guys are muted and rejecting my requests. We got some very efficient mods.
Okay, but that's not where my argument stems from. My argument stems from the fact that it happened. Okay. I think like saying, hey, I have a child and my child has less rights than her grandparents does, that should fucking, again, offend anybody who has any woman in their life. But that I don't need my emotional part of it in order to freaking have the argument. I can completely dismiss my freaking objection towards it just to fucking have the argument.
All right. The guest is leaving. Okay, guys, everyone say debate Connor. You're scared. If you're not unmuted, say
I don't know what's going on in the chat. I'll tell everybody in the chat this very clearly. I have one rule and one rule only on this live. And if I see somebody begging to come up in my debate space, I won't let them up. So every time I see debate Connor in there, you are making it one step closer.
Call him scared. Say that he's scared. Say that he's scared. Say that you're scared of Connor. Say that
I don't even know who Connor is.
Then say that you're terrified. You're running away. Say you're running from Connor. Say you're running from Connor. So
if you guys had just like let him sit in the guest box, I probably would have just brought him up and debated him.
You're scared.
Probably would have been that easy.
You're scared. Yes.
But anyhow.
You're scared. You're scared.
Hey man, you probably got other people that want to come up. I'm going to let you go. I appreciate the copious dialogue. I don't, have any ill will towards you. I apologize on behalf of every
hop in the queue. If anybody has the availability to get in the queue,
they're not. But if it helps you to live your life that way, then God bless you, my friend.
My life doesn't change.
We don't want to hijack his guest request, so don't do that.
No, thinking about Trump supporters or not thinking about Trump supporters has zero to do with my life. If politics stopped existing tomorrow, my life would be the exact same that it is right now. Okay, so I know really fucking not. All right.
Well, when you started attacking me, you got emotional about it.
Sir, I know there's emotion. I got emotional about it, but that's okay. All right. You have a wonderful day, okay?
I'm sure subjectively I'm the only person.
All right, I'm bored with you now. Anyways, why would I do that, Ari?
Let's see if he lets me up. Let's see if he lets me up. I'm in the queue. He better not run. He better not run. I'm in the queue.
I was actually about to get off, but
now you got to debate Connor. Connor's going to cook you.
Where's this Connor guy?
Oh, I'm in the queue. That's where I am.
Why? Who is this Connor dude? Trust why?
I'm here.
All right, you're gonna have to give me a fucking like
I'm here.
some type of other reason because I don't like when people freaking do this in my live chat.
Here.
So you're gonna have to give me a reason besides that.
Say that he's the best Republican debater. He's the best Republican debater, the best MAGA debater known to mankind. Better than Ben Shapiro. Let's go! Right. Better than Charlie Kirk.
I asked nicely.
Better than them all. The best.
1 second, let me go to the bathroom. I'll bring him up.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a great day. One of the best days that we've ever had. So here's a plan, because now we're going to strategize a little bit. We're gonna troll him for sure, but at the end, I just because I feel bad for hijacking his live, I'm gonna give him a big shout out. I'm gonna give him a big shout out. Hopefully, this is actually a really good way to direct more traffic to like these smaller creators that are really good at what they do. You know what I mean? Like. This may be like a total. Oh, I'm up.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
You
Are you Connor? I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm Connor. You were about to run scared there from me.
No, I just don't like when people freaking request to come up in my live. I think it's very annoying.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't be a debater.
Okay.
Anyways, I voted for Trump. And I think he was the best. He's really good for the economy.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you heard of his tax cuts? You're paying less in taxes because of Donald Trump's great policy that's made for you and the other Americans to perform better. And another thing that
the other Americans, are you not American?
I am American. And this American.
You said that in third person. Why'd you do that?
Me and the other Americans.
You and all the other Americans?
Me and all the other Americans. Now, think about this. What has he done, Polly? What we've seen, the stock market's been going down. And the liberals have been spreading propaganda that that's a bad thing. But have you ever heard of an investment opportunity?
So your stance is that the stock market's going to crash, and that's a great time to
get
in there and buy for all Americans.
Buy low.
Buy.
Sell
it's like
high.
Little Billy Drill.
Oh, yes, and all the drills.
All the drills. Buy all the drills. Invest in drills.
Buy all the drills, get the oil, and put it in your gas tank, sir. That's America first. See, you're laughing because you don't have a counter argument.
You're right. You got me, dude. You got me. I hands up. I just got smoked, dude.
He admitted it, chat. See that? He admitted it, everyone watching. He doesn't have a counter argument. He admitted it. He conceded to me, and he lost the debate.
I lost, guys. Here's the one time, like, you're going to catch me. Like, he's got me so good. I was trying to figure out what fucking MAGA had enough fucking people that follow them to freaking absolutely take over my fucking chat. And I figured it out pretty quick because I was like, I have no idea what MAGA could possibly fill up my chat that fucking quickly.
Sorry,
what's
Paul.
going on, man?
What's
How you
going
doing?
I got a ban on my main TikTok stream, so I've just been hanging out on YouTube, and I have like another 20 minutes here until I'm unbanned. And we've been messing around with some other creators, but I also thought this was a good way to, send some traffic over to you, because dude, you're a killer. You're great at debating, man.
Oh, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, guys. In case you haven't figured out that this is Dean, by the way, for you guys who are still like, what the heck is going on? But thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate that. That means a lot coming from you, dude.
Of course, yeah, I know. Me and my chat. We were listening in while I was waiting in the queue. You fucking cooked that last guy. It was great.
At least he could make a coherent argument. Some of them are pretty bad, but at least he could make a coherent argument. So makes it a lot easier to actually have a good debate in. But really, that does mean a lot to me, man. I really appreciate it. I make sure I watch you all the time, and I know a lot of my followers follow you also, and vice versa. So it's really good. I don't think I've ever actually gotten to talk to you before. I know I've talked to Parker once or twice, but I've never gotten a chance to talk to you. So it's really awesome to talk to you this time, man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, good to finally have an opportunity to talk to you as well, and I hope that you have a good rest of your night, man.
Hey, you too, brother. Have a good one. Yo, W's in the chat for Dean.
Yeah, what a chiller. What a chill guy. What a chill guy. Okay. All right. We have, let's see. We're going to go and check to see how much longer we have before we get it back. Dude, I'm so bad at doing the fake voice, bro. I can't do it, bro. I'm so bad at it. He sucks at this? Bro, I know. Troll Parker, he's not live. We have another 20 minutes before we get our account back, by the way. Parker's not live. Yeah, he is. No, he's not. Is he? No, why? No, he's not. He's not live. Why are you guys saying that? What are you guys saying that for? Why are so many people saying that he's live when he's just objectively not live? He's live on a new Walt? Yo, put the @ in the chat that you think he's live on. Am I getting wait. Am I getting gaslit? Are you guys gaslighting me right now? I'm very susceptible to being gaslit. Yeah, you guys are gaslighting me. You guys are gaslighting me. Mods, ban them all. Ban them all. Ban everybody in the chat. If you see somebody send a message in the chat, ban them. If you see somebody even thinking about sending a message in the chat, ban them. If somebody is hovering their thumbs and twiddling their fingers on that keyboard, ban them. You know what? Might as well just ban every single person watching this stream. Or also ban every single person that's thinking about watching this stream. Ban them all. You know what? Ban every single person that knows my name. How about that? Oh my God, feeling like Trump, dude. Tyranny. Oh man, I'm so happy that this video is blowing up. I posted a video on Instagram and TikTok about the fact that Donald Trump is considering running for a third term. And it's getting a bit of traction. We're at like 20K likes over on Instagram. We have some terrifying breaking news. 50K likes in 2 hours over on TikTok. That's great. That is so good. That is so good. I'm so happy that that's picking up. I literally get so happy when my breaking news content gets good views because I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I present information in a really good way, if that makes any sense. And I feel like a big reason why that is the case is because of the daily debates. But I feel like I could convey a point better than a lot of other people. And I love it when people get my talking points. Sid with a $5 saying, "You're so funny. Please don't go bald." Bro. I'm not going bald. You motherfucker. Somebody in the chat said, "Way to be humble." Well, dude, it's like I've been honing this skill for a while. And I talk to like a lot of other people in this space on a very consistent basis. You know what I mean? Like, I hope I'd be good at something after doing it for 4 hours every single day for like a couple years. You know what I mean? Like, I'm really locked in with like how to communicate things in like a really damning way that can't be rebutted. You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean that I can't get better. I'm always trying to get better. All right, guys, you know what? I am going bald. It's time to break the news. For the last 6 months, I've been hiding this from you. I have. And this all started when I went on Steiny's podcast and I did not have my toupee on. It got confiscated by the TSA on the flight there. And the next thing I know, there's a big old picture of Mike Brown being blasted on the internet. I'm just so much of an alpha bro that I inject myself with 3,000 nanograms per deciliters worth of testosterone every 30 minutes. You know those anxiety pin breaks? No, I'm just loading up on more test because I want to be the most alpha man alive. All of these Trump supporters have been calling me beta for too long. All these Trump supporters have been calling me a soy boy for too long that now I want to be the most alpha. I'm so alpha, but it's caused me to lose all my hair. The testosterone, it causes it to recede. I'm just kidding. On a real note, I'm not actually even balding. Just thin hair. There's a difference between having thin hair and having thinning hair. It's not thinning yet, but it is thin. The last hour has been fun. Good. I'm glad you guys have enjoyed it. That's awesome. McKenna with the $2. I know, something new. Sid with the $20 say, now I feel bad. No, dude. Don't feel bad. It's funny. Men only get hotter without hair? I think it depends on the man. I think that some dudes could totally rock like a really short buzz cut or like no hair at all. Totally rock it. But I don't know if I'm one of those guys. I don't know. We'll see in the future, right? Bald is crazy though. Need an insane face card? No, real. Like in order to like look good, like I feel like you got to put a lot more like intention, effort, and energy into yourself. But like also like a lot of the time, like the older that you get, the less focused on looks you become, and like the less you care. And honestly, that's a good thing. That is a good thing. Ideally, yeah. Like I have a lot of bald family members. Male pattern baldness is predominant in my family. Pretty much every man in my family is bald, except for my dad, who caught onto it early. And when he was like 26, he started taking medication to keep his hair. So now my dad is the only man in my family that's not completely bald because of medication. So I'll have to start doing that one day. No troll. All right, we got another 10 minutes before we get DNC Dean account back. Dean Eminem look? Isn't that like just like a buzz cut with like frosted tips? You know, honestly, if I could pull off a buzz cut, I would. I just don't think I can. But like if I could, I'd probably have that. Because I think that's like one of the coolest haircuts for a guy. Is like a really sick looking buzz cut. One of my favorite haircuts for men. Yo! I don't want to mispronounce your name, so I'm just going to call you D. D! Thank you so much for the $10 over on YouTube Super Chat. That is so incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much, D. You're awesome. Thank you. W's for D. W's for D. You're phenomenal. Darina, thank you. Thank you, Darina. A lot of y'all in the chat are saying to troll Athena. No. I won't troll Athena. I'm pretty sure like Athena's live is like one of those spaces that is just significantly less productive if it was to be trolled. You know what I mean? I don't know. When I think of Athena, I think of like a I don't know, man. I think it's because I'm intimidated by Athena. I'm very intimidated by her. I think that she's cool as hell. But she's just seriously like so educated. She may be like one of the most educated people I know. She's so based, bro. No, she is. She is. I would hate to be on like the other end of a debate with Athena. And what was it? It was like 2 nights ago when Parker was debating communism with Athena, then 2 other individuals that hold to communism. That honestly made me like gain a lot of respect for him. Because like I was just so surprised by seeing how like well he was arguing in that conversation. And then like same thing for Athena as well. I don't know, that made me respect everybody in that conversation a lot more because that was just like a really good conversation. I thought that everybody did extremely well. But like especially like dude, especially Parker, you know? I thought that Parker was doing great. And maybe it was because he was like debating a topic that I've never really seen him debate before. Where can I watch it? It's 2 days ago at the end of his YouTube live. You'll find it. It was a 3-on-1. Yeah. He did like a 1v3 on communism. He was killing it. He was nervous. Oh yeah, I bet. You know what I mean? Because he was debating like 3 great debaters. You know, like typically you only see like me or Parker debating like, you know, like average Americans who don't really know that much. But the 3 people that he was talking to were very educated. It turned into a 1v4. That's crazy. Yeah, dude, Parker's genuinely a great debater, man. Dude, who's this fucking NPC? Yo, check the pinned message, guys. Paul Salse says, liberal Democrats, cry me a river. Y'all got MAGA'd. Are we using that? Is that a thing now? Getting MAGA'd, Mr. Paul? How did you even find your way to this live? I'm always so confused when I find like random Trump supporters on the YouTube live. How did they get here? Is that a fair question? Because I don't know. I don't know how people like Paul find their way here. Amber with the $5. Thank you. If it's your plan to get me to keep sending super chat so you'll notice it's working. Amber, I'm so sorry. I'm just now seeing another one for $5 saying, "Could you please play piano?" Please play piano. I bet that I could do that at the end of the stream. Vamo with the $2 on Superset says, a key person to me depends on their thoughts. Real. I don't know if it's just me, but like, even like physical attraction, I don't know what it is. I've been like completely turned off and like completely turned away from any physical attraction towards a person because of the beliefs that they hold. You know, like usually like people will say, oh, well, it's like physical attraction plus personality. But like for me, for whatever reason, it's almost as if personality can literally dictate physical attraction. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So real. So real. Oh, man. Ugh. Oh, I'm tired, dude. We've only done like an hour of debates. Wait, how long have I been on? I started my live at 1:20. Meaning I'd be getting off at like 5:20. That's 4 hours. And it's 4:20. Damn, I only have like another hour on live. What the fuck? That's messed up, man. That's messed up. I feel like we got to probably stay on for a little bit longer than usual. Yo, 4:20. Oh yeah, crazy. Yeah, it is. It's 4:12 my time right now. We're gonna be getting back on live at 4:20. Based. 30 minutes extra? Yeah, I think that we should. I think that I'll probably end up doing 30 minutes more than I usually do, just because our stream really got fucked up. This has been the best live. Have you guys like enjoyed kind of seeing me do things outside of just debates for 4 hours? Like we've kind of spent like a lot of today, like not on debates at all, and just kind of like shooting the shit, answering questions, trolling some other creators. Good. It was needed. A day like this was needed. I'm definitely so fucking addicted to debates though, you guys. It is serious. It is seriously bad how addicted to debates I've become. So maybe this was good for me too. Oh, wait. Guys. Okay. For all my home chefs real quick, we're going to talk about some chefing for the last couple minutes here before we hop back on live, cuz the suspension is about to be over. Last night, oh my god. I reverse seared a ribeye. I've never had a better cut of meat in my life. Reverse searing steak is the best way to cook a piece of meat. That's where you like put it in the oven on like a metal rack for like, 30 minutes to an hour to get to temp. And then you take it out and you sear it. That is the best way to make a steak. I've never had a better steak. And then and also I didn't like baste it or anything. So I didn't have like any garlic, butter, etc. So then while it was just, coming to temp, resting, I put like a shit ton of compound butter on it. It was butter, garlic, and herbs. It was seriously better than like the nicest like restaurant steaks I've had in my life. It was so good. It was so good. Riley, thank you so much for the $10 over on Venmo. Thank you, Riley. Riley says, is there anything you feel like you could passionately debate besides politics and steak? Well, I mean, like, I feel like all of my topics that I like to passionately debate are political, which sucks. But like, maybe like theism. I feel like that's not super, like, I mean, it is political, but in the same sense, there's a lot of people on the left that are Christian, or even just like non-Western religions. Or just like theism as a whole, or like even like deism. You know what I mean? Like I'm pretty like I love to debate that. It's fun. Tanner with the $10 over on Venmo saying I want to pickles mods, bro. I'm so sorry. Ah, shit. No, it's okay. It's okay, Tanner. Let's see, like, what else? What else could I like to debate? Dude, debate Scientology? I actually did debate Scientologists in high school. I had, like, a world religion course in high school, and they'd have, like, people come in from, like, every religion. It was so interesting. One of the coolest classes I've ever taken, including classes from college. The one high school class still takes the cake. But they had some individuals come in that were Scientologists. And I fucking debated them. It was great. Riley, thank you for the $5 over at Venmo. You're awesome. Dillos with the $2 and Venmo with the $2 as well. All right, guys. We got 3 minutes, actually 2 minutes before we get on the DNC Dean account. Kaylee, thank you for the $2 on PayPal. Debate philosophy. Yeah, that's actually philosophical debate is what got me into debate at all. Because I was a philosophy major in school, really loved ethics and philosophy. In fact, I took a ethics and philosophy course my sophomore year of college before I dropped out. And I got 100% on every single test all year and homework assignments, literally just because of how much I fucking loved it. And that's what really got me into like ethical debate, like debates on ethics, into abortion, sexual attractions. And I kind of found like a lot of the things that I like to debate about ethics had to do with like issues that matter to me, like feminism, etc. And then that's what kind of led me into advocacy. And then that's what led me into politics, because advocacy for important causes is political in 2024. Fun fact of how I got to where I'm in, to where I am. Calvin, thank you for the $3 over on PayPal. You're awesome. But okay, I'm going to go pee real quick. I'll be right back. And then we're going to go live on @DNCDean. I wash my hands, and I already know it's only going to be L Deans, because you guys are weird. Just kidding. Why am I calling? Why? Accept my apology. You guys aren't weird. Now the L Deans aren't going to stop. Now the L Deans aren't. Yo, I'm sorry. Please accept my apology now. Oh no. All right, guys. Anywho, we're gonna go ahead and hop back on. Okay. Well, we all know that my computer is terribly slow, so I gotta like exit out of everything. So I can't even have like Google Chrome open up on my PC while I'm streaming. So I gotta open up YouTube Studio so I could read y'all's chats on my laptop. But, oh, great news. My laptop is dead. So that's sweet. We'll get it plugged in. And I'll just have the YouTube chat open on the phone in the meantime. Go get a new one. It's not that hard. The only thing difficult about getting a new one is just like where I'm at. It's not like I can't just like go to like a micro center or anything. I need to find some time to set aside to likely going to Best Buy and just like picking out the parts that I need. But that'll require some research to see what CPU is compatible with like my motherboard, if I need a new motherboard. Maybe order like some thermal paste off the internet, see how many like RAM slots there are, what kind of RAM it's compatible with. Like there's just like a little bit of research I gotta do. I'll get it done though. And then I'll get that new computer. Or at least upgraded parts, which will be super sweet.
Gonna teach me.
All right, so check out the DNC Dean account. Whenever I switch accounts, you can hear my free page, which is weird. Yo, Don, thank you so much for the $20 donation over on PayPal. Don says, I'm Don from Boulder. Dude, Boulder's sweet. I miss Boulder so much. I'm actually likely going to be moving back to Boulder. Fun fact. Hopefully, in like the next year or two. Maybe. It's really expensive to live there. So maybe not. That's why I moved from Boulder in the first place, was because of how expensive it is to live there. But like I just miss it so much, and I love Boulder so much. Boulder is like the best place I've ever lived. But that's like the only thing, is that it is just so ridiculously expensive to live there. So I just kind of have to do like a cost benefit analysis and like even like determine if it's worth it. You know what I mean? Stop spamming the tomatoes, you motherfuckers. Somebody in the chat says Vale is worth. Oh, I mean, dude, Vale, Aspen, those are all just like super centers for billionaires. It is so expensive to live there. Somebody in the chat says Grand Junction isn't the place for you. I know. I saw somebody on Twitter saying that they just learned that I'm from where they live and that they were going to find me and like try to kill me. And then I clicked on their account and they're like, it was like saying like white nationalists. And I think it was pretty serious. Like, I need to get out of here. I don't think this is a safe place for me to live. And, you know, like, even, like, yesterday, like, I went to Taco Bell for dinner. I walk inside, and there's, like, these, like, 4 18, 19-year-old white guys wearing all of their, like, cowboy stuff. I look out, I see their 4 trucks, their lifted trucks all side by side, and they all, like, knew who I was. And they were, like, willing to say hey, but, like, there's obviously some difference between me and them. And, like, most of the experiences are like, oh, hey, they're that guy that I don't agree with politically, but it's kind of cool to see you in person, and crazy you're from Junction. But I'm always kind of worried about the people that aren't so chill, if that makes any sense. All right, guys, I'm going to go and load up the YouTube chat on my phone, and then we're going to go and get going on DNCD. And we probably only have like another hour and a half to debate, so I need to stop yapping and get this stream underway. All right. Let's go. Let's get this underway. I need to stop yapping, hop into the debates. I'm so sorry. Can't read anybody's chats. And now I can. Lamau, leaving California is always an L. If I could move anywhere in America, I'd move to LA. I love the weather in LA. It is so good. But like moving from somewhere like Grand Junction, Colorado, which is like small, to LA, like the difference in price is insane. It is so insane. So like from my perspective, it's like it would just cost me thousands and thousands and thousands more per year to live there compared to here. So although I love the weather out there, and I don't think that you could find better weather in like the continental US, it's just like, I don't know if it's worth it. But I love it out there. I may end up doing it. It's actually a possibility. I don't know. Sometimes I forget that like I'm still 20 and that I have time to figure things out. It's a price you got to pay. Yeah, man. Like you are paying for like really good weather. You are paying for like a really beautiful place. Dude, like I think the last time I was out in LA, we drove through Newport. And like, see, where I'm from, Newport Beach looked like, I think this was like the first thing that I thought in my head. It was like from the Hunger Games. It was like District 1. You know what I mean? Like driving through Newport in LA County, in Orange County, sorry. It was so crazy. Like it was just in pristine condition. I've never seen like a nicer area. And it was like honestly kind of like dystopian, if that makes any sense. And you know, like all the cars on the road were like, dude, I was seeing like 300, 400,000 vehicles left and right, just driving through. And I was like, damn, that's so crazy. Like to some people, like this is like the average living experience for them. And they've never known anything else. Burbank is chill. Dude, I love the Burbank airport. That's where I like to fly into when I have the availability. Eliza with a $2 saying opinion on Montrose. Montrose is fucked. Yeah. Okay. All right. We're going to go ahead and hop on live. Let's get this big old tripod out of the way. Newport is super MAGA? That's crazy. Somebody says what Venmo's me. It's I honestly just go through the link tree in my bio. There's a lot of fake Venmos of me. I only have one. All right, we're gonna go to live on DNC Dean right now. We got it loading up as we speak. Debates, go live. Bada boom, bada bang. Let's go. Thoughts on Oakland? I don't know if I've been to Oakland. All right, we are live on @DNC Dean on TikTok right now. unfortunate that we only have like an hour to go, but hey, you know, it was a different day than most. Not mad. Hello for everybody tuning. Hello, sorry guys. Hello for everybody tuning in to the TikTok live stream. Welcome in. It is so good to see you all. Yeah, so we were off around an hour and a half there. We've been hanging out over on YouTube. It's just that we got banned on the main account. We got an account warning, so we couldn't really go live again. I tried to go live again, but then somebody started saying bad things, so I just ended out of a precaution. But we are going to be live here for around another hour on @DNCDean doing debates. So honestly, we're just going to get the debates underway super duper quick. If you voted for Trump, go ahead and just hop in that queue for me. That'd be great. We're going to get you up here for the first conversations. And what I will ask of just everybody watching is to please double tap on that phone screen, share the live, and spam the chat. Let's try to get this live to send out and across that For You page as soon as possible. That'd be very, very nice. Very, very nice. All right. We are going to go ahead and get my main account in here as a guest just so we could push out to people on the main account. ASAP, as well as we're going to get our first guest loaded up in. So everybody do just go ahead and give us around 3 seconds here to get that first guest up of the night. If you voted for Trump, go ahead and hop in that queue. Y'all already know. Phenomenal. We are loading up the guest requests as we speak. Everybody just do be patient. And also make sure to say what's up in that chat. Yo, Madeline, sorry. Thank you so much for the $30 donation over on Venmo, Madeline. That is so incredibly kind of you. If everyone would please show some love to Madeline down below in the comment section, that means the absolute most. Thank you so much, Madeline. Everybody, please show some love to Madeline down below right now. W Madeline for the $30. Now we're going to go ahead and get that first guest up here of the day. We got Laz loading into the stream. Here we go. Everyone, do just be patient. We got Laz loading up in. What is up, Laz? Did you vote for Trump?
Yo, what up?
Hey, what's up, man? Yeah. Did you vote for Trump?
No, but you're mad gay, bro.
All right. Well, we are just looking for people that did vote for Trump, so we're going to go and kick you and move on. All right. Everyone just going to give us a minute. Here we go, you guys. What is going on? Did you vote for Trump?
I did.
All right. How old are you, man?
I'm 21.
All right, sir. Why'd you do it? Why'd you vote for Trump? Go ahead and inform us.
You say why'd you do it as if it's a regrettable decision?
It should be a regrettable decision.
It should be. What about all the people who voted for him, the popular vote? So you're saying the majority of Americans that voted for Trump should be regretful?
I'd say no. I wouldn't say that the majority of people that voted for Trump should be regretful. Every person that voted for Trump should be regretful. Yeah.
So that's the majority of America.
Are you bad at math? No, it's not.
He got the popular vote. I'm saying the majority of voters who voted. The majority of voters who voted.
Also false. Also false. Also false.
Wait. Who got the popular vote?
Donald Trump won the popular vote, but that doesn't mean that a majority of voters voted for him because there's other candidates in the race outside of Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. Donald Trump only got 49.9% of the vote. Meanwhile, 50.1% of the vote either went to Kamala Harris or a third-party candidate, meaning your claim is false. But I also don't think that just because you won an election means that you're the better candidate. Like, do you think that Biden was better than Trump in 2020?
No, I mean that's a fair point as well. But I'm just saying,
yeah,
the
it is a fair point. Did you support Obama because he won? No, did you support Bush because he won? Did you support Clinton because he won? Would you support Andrew fucking Jackson because he won? No, like obviously fucking not. So tell me why you think that Donald Trump is a better presidential candidate than Kamala Harris.
Well, I think fiscally, when it comes to economics, also the border. I mean, morally, if you come to a standpoint of like big opinions like abortion, for example, I'm obviously Republican, so I'm not pro-abortion, and that's one of the most important opinions I think I have. So,
I mean, you want to have a conversation about that? I'd love to.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, do you think that do you think that abortion should be illegal?
To an extent, yes. So I think in the case of rape,
Say grape.
Sorry, grape.
There you go.
I forgot we're on TikTok.
Yeah.
So in that case, I think if the woman wants to make the decision because that's being forced upon her, sure, but I still think the baby is a victim as well. And I know many women who also agree with that statement as well. So.
Okay, well, I disagree with, you and all of them, but you think it's legal, so that's fine. That's fine. So I'm guessing that you think that abortion should only be illegal in elective circumstances?
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
So why do you think that elective abortions are wrong?
because you're killing a human life.
Okay, all right. So do you think that we have like serial killers parading as like medical health professionals, since we have so many doctors in our country that have pulled the plug on brain dead patients, killing them when they are unique, innocent human lives?
I wouldn't necessarily say serial killers, but I don't think that they're doing it with the intent of trying to kill take away human life. They're mainly, I mean, if you take it the aspect of a doctor like doing an abortion, that's not them like in their mind. I bet you the majority of doctors who do abortions don't think when they do one, oh, I just murdered somebody. You know, they probably are very liberal and they probably are okay with abortion if they're doing.
So I just want to clarify, what's the difference between getting an abortion and pulling the plug on a brain dead patient in the context of your position that it is always wrong in murder to kill an innocent human life?
Well, I mean, obviously, if you're talking about someone who's in a coma and you pull the plug, obviously they've potentially lived more of a life, far more of a life than a baby.
I'm speaking specifically about brain dead patients.
That's still terminating a human life.
Yeah, so do you think that's murder?
I think all human life is valuable, and I think when you terminate a human life, that is murder.
Okay, so do you think that there's currently a state charter genocide happening in America and plenty of other developed countries across the face of the planet, since like organized like care for brain dead patients as well as the end of care with the termination of life support is typical?
So when you talk about brain dead patient, are you talking about a patient who is in a coma and they have no chance of coming back?
Yeah, so it's an individual with like low to none, no cognitive function, and they have like no chance at ever having a conscious experience ever again in their life. And the only reason that they're alive is because of artificial means.
Right. So terminating, like pulling the plug, is just to get rid of a nuisance or a burden that's upon other people, is what you're saying?
Like, I mean,
that's what that is. That is exactly what that is.
Like harsh rhetoric, but like it's like
it's a harsh truth.
Up to the family. I mean, I don't know if I'd call like brain dead patients a nuisance and a burden. But
well, why do you think they pull the plug on somebody like that?
But I mean, just assuming that what you're saying here is right, you're saying that, oh, well, this human life is a nuisance and a burden because it's dependent upon other people to survive, and it has like, so therefore it's okay to kill it.
I got you. No, I got you with that one.
But this would contradict.
That's a whole stance of an abortion. That's the majority of people get abortion.
This would contradict
it is a burden, or it's going to be a burden upon them. Just like if you were to pull the plug on a brain dead patient,
exactly,
it's a burden on the people or the doctors.
Exactly. So if you don't think that it's murder to pull the plug on a brain dead patient, well, then you just simply don't always think that it's murder to kill an innocent human life. So then why is it murder to kill a fetus?
I just said it's a murder to do both.
Oh, it is murder to do both. So should it be illegal to pull the plugs on brain dead patients?
That's a great standpoint. I mean, possibly, yeah.
Possibly? Jesus Christ. Wait, okay. Do you think that it's... Wait, what? What did you say? He just got the live of restrictions, so we had to kick him. I don't know, like, particularly what he said to deserve that. I mean, like, obviously I disagreed with his views, but, like... Hey, what's going on? Did you vote for Trump? Are you...
Hi. Yes, I did.
Okay. Why's that?
So, I'm gonna tell you like a little bit of a story. I feel like it will make sense as I'm kind of explaining it. So I originally had voted for Trump to, how do I explain it? As a punishment for Republicans. Mainly because like I felt like originally I didn't know too much about him, so I just assumed like based off of information that I heard online, like, oh, okay, he's racist, he doesn't like immigrants and yada yada yada. But after a while I started actually kind of agreeing with some of the things that he was talking about.
Just out of curiosity, I see that your name is Black People for Trump. Obviously, you're going to put a huge emphasis on the thoughts, wants, needs, and attention of Black individuals in our country. My question for you is, how do you feel about the fact that yesterday night, Donald Trump passed an executive order to classify some Smithsonian museums in Washington, D.C. as anti-American and to revoke funding from Congress, including museums to the likes of the African American Museum, which is a very, very beautiful place that I personally went to around 2 months ago, that has exhibits explaining the experience of black people in America, starting at the transatlantic slave trade until today?
So I honestly didn't hear much about that. But I do believe that what he's doing is possibly, I feel like it's beneficial to our history as well as for schools and
What?
education.
It's beneficial to rewrite history and act as if slavery didn't really happen, to act as if it's anti-American, to speak about like the historical communications between black individuals in our country and white
I'm sorry for
presidents, white
cutting you
individuals
off.
in Congress, and like these struggles and forms of legal discrimination, persecution, death, and oppression that black individuals have undergone in American history?
So I feel like we already know like about slavery. I mean, it's happened. Like segregation
Is this a
has
joke?
no, I'm serious. Like we know about segregation, we know about the slavery, we know about so many things. So why is it that we're still bringing it up?
This must be a fucking joke. Listen, I'll say this. I probably educate myself a lot more than the average American on a lot of issues, including the historical oppression of black individuals in America. I'm probably more educated on that than the average 20-year-old white guy is. But what I will say, when I went to the African American exhibit in Washington, D.C., and spent 2 hours walking through all the exhibits there, I learned more in an hour than I'd learned in the entirety of my life before. So
Well,
when you're
that's
basically telling us that we
you're-
already know all these
you
things,
are a
wait,
white
I just want to,
No, 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 no.
I just want to clarify.
I need-
Just please,
I do-
please just allow me to finish here. The reason why people know about these things is because we talk about these things, because we educate about these things, because we don't fucking forget these things, because we don't act as if that's not a part of our history. That is the only reason why anybody knows any of these things. But as soon as you start advocating for forgetting these things, calling an explanation of black individuals' experiences in our country from the transatlantic slave trade until now, and educating individuals on what specifically happened as anti-American, that's when we start to forget these things. And that's when history repeats itself.
Oh, did you mute me?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So I do want to also say that like I would assume that you're a middle class person. So you probably
Oh, your mic cut out. Can anybody hear her? Can anybody hear her? Lagging? Lag? No?
Hello.
Oh, there you go. You're back now.
Okay. So what part did I cut off on? I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, sorry. We're back. For everybody watching over on TikTok, I don't know why TikTok just underwent a huge lag spike, but we are back now. For everybody in here, make sure that we're double tapping away in that phone screen. The lag is over. The lag is over. Okay, so here's the last thing I heard you say. So I'd kind of gone on to express like the only reason why like we still know about slavery, why we know about like when I say we, I mean like me. And like other individuals such as myself, and like segregation, and forms of oppression that black individuals have undergone in America, historically speaking, is because we talk about these things, we educate about these things, we don't forget these things. But then when you
saying it's still lagging.
The lag should be fixed. We'll give it a moment to try to fix itself. Apparently, it's lagging again. We'll give it a moment.
Okay. Yeah, I was having issues earlier too when I was trying to join originally. Like it kept saying that like you weren't live, but you were live.
Okay. Well, it looks like it's fixed now. I mean,
Okay.
So the last thing I heard you say is that I'm gonna go ahead and assume that you're middle class. Those are the last words that
Yes.
come out of your mouth.
So like before everything, like you got TikTok famous, YouTube famous, etc. I feel like you were middle class. You probably went to school in a middle class, like probably a suburban area.
I mean, I had a weird upbringing. It gets pretty complicated. But basically, at the core of it, I spent a lot of my childhood homeless, and I spent a lot of my childhood in the middle class, and I spent a lot of my childhood in the low class. Really confusing family dynamics. But you know, there's the crux of it.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry for assuming, but I was just like a guess. For me, I grew up obviously like in like the lower income families. My family was struggling. We lived in like so-called ghetto. And I would say that like in that school system, I learned a lot about slavery, about the history of Black people. I learned about like Rosa Parks, etc., Martin Luther King, yada yada yada. So I feel like learning the key figures is perfectly fine, but why do we have to keep bringing up segregation and the racism that comes with it? Then why do we have just a all Black museum when we can have multiple, like we can just put everything together? Like I truly don't understand that.
This is really fucking pissing me off. I feel like the least we could do for the generations of Black Americans that suffered extreme legal inequities that led to their persecution, that led to their death, that led to their oppression, is have a half fucking mile in Washington, D.C. to make sure people today know exactly what happened to them. This is you have to be rage baiting because this is insane. Why do we talk about anything? If you're asking the question, why do we continue to talk about the experience of Black Americans historically in this country? Why can't you just ask the question, why do we continue to talk about anything? Why do they have the Constitution on display half a mile away from the African American History Museum? Why do we need to keep talking about that? Why do we have any Smithsonian museums dedicated to the first Apollo missions through NASA? Why do we need to keep talking about that? If you think that we shouldn't keep talking about, right, the forms of oppression, the forms of tyranny and persecution that Black Americans have experienced, and you just simply think half a square mile is too much room for that to be acknowledged and for that to be talked about, well, then why do we talk about anything from history?
No. I'm not saying that us having our own, like, I guess, museum is horrible, but I just don't understand, why can't we just be a part of like a regular museum? Like, why is it that we are separated? And I feel like that's what Trump is trying to do, is try to bring everything together rather than keep things separated.
Bro, what? Dude, do you know how the Smithsonian works?
Unfortunately, no, not really.
Yeah, the Smithsonian has like 23 different, it might even be more, different exhibits in Washington, D.C. to discuss different things. Like they have an exhibit for American automotive industries. They have an exhibit for space exploration. They have an exhibit for like historical documents, like the Articles of the Confederation, the Bill of Rights, the Constitution, etc. They have an exhibit for different things as it would relate to different subjects. But I mean, I'd also like to add on here, while I think that the history of the experience of Black people in America is so extensive, and every single minute detail down to the dot, to the dots on the I's and crosses on the T, deserves to be discussed today because of the historical harm in which it has caused. That it absolutely needs its own half a square fucking mile. And the fact that you are unwilling to give Black people half a square mile for the historical experiences of Black individuals in this country is crazy. It's insane.
So wait. Let me make sure I'm getting this right. So you're saying that yesterday Trump signed an executive order to get rid of funding for, like, I guess, the Black portion of that museum, correct?
What? No. So he signed an executive order to basically target a lot of different museums. However, he did hyperfixate on the African American History Museum to kind of get rid of all congressional funding for it, as he believes that it's anti-American.
I feel like I need to read.
Like, I just seriously don't see how that's defensible. And then he also signed another order to kind of put things back up that have been taken down in Washington, D.C. over the course of the last 5 years, which includes like statues of Confederate leaders. And you just said that you feel like you need to read. I agree.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing because, yeah, I didn't keep up with yesterday's news. I was busy yesterday. Is there something else that we can talk about or discuss? Because unfortunately, like I said, I just don't know too much about that.
Yeah, for sure. We could talk about any other reason that you have insofar as why you voted for Trump.
So I feel like I'm pretty knowledgeable about a decent amount of stuff. What is something that you feel like you haven't been able to discuss with other people that you really want to talk about?
Oh, I don't mind. I'll talk about anything. Just, I mean, give me your number one reason insofar as why you thought he was a better presidential candidate than Kamala Harris, and we could discuss it. Yeah.
Okay, so I feel like when it came to Kamala, like I liked the fact that she was a Black Indian woman, but I just feel like it it wasn't really a good choice. She wasn't a good choice. I do understand that she does fit certain criteria, such as she was a VP, etc. But I mean, Trump was also
So
a
like
president.
so like the fact that you preface that statement by saying you like the fact that she was like Black and South Asian and then said that she wasn't a good choice, are you saying that she wasn't a good choice because she was Black and South Asian? I think we have another lag spike. Or is she just not talking? Chat, is it lagging again? No, she's just silent? No lag? Are you sure? Okay. I actually do see myself lagging a lot. A little bit. Bro, what is going on? No lag? Wait, I'm back now?
Oh, you're back now.
Okay. What just happened?
I don't know. It said that your video disconnected and it got kind of quiet.
Yeah, wait, to be fair, it said the same thing on my phone, because over on my phone, I'm also connected on my main account, and it was saying the same thing. But apparently it wasn't lagging to anybody watching. But
Really?
Yeah, I think that she's telling I think that she's telling the truth there, chat. Because I have my phone with my account connected, and I saw the same thing. So that's why I was super, super confused when you guys were saying that it wasn't lagging. Because on my phone, I saw like a lot of lag as well. But anyways, to pick up where we left off, I basically asked you the question. So you pointed out the fact that you enjoyed that she was Black and South Asian, but then you went on to say that she wasn't a good pick. Are you saying that she was not a good pick because she was Black and South Asian, or like, is there other reasons?
Oh, no. So I was saying that because I just feel like only having 3 months to run when Biden was literally the chosen person, I just feel like it doesn't make sense because why are we suddenly switching to Kamala when they had all this time to, I guess, get her
I think that
prepared?
you're asking a good question, but you're not responding to the question that I asked. I asked you, why was Donald Trump a better presidential candidate than Kamala Harris?
Because Donald Trump was the president. Like
Because he was a president before?
yes, like
Okay,
he
so
was,
like prior experience in public office is important to you?
yes,
Okay, well, like she had more experience in public office than he did. Not
I
only did
understand.
she serve in the executive branch as VP, she also served in the congressional branch as a senator of California and in the judicial branch as an AG, DA, and lawyer. So if you want to like predicate your decision for who the better candidate is based on prior experience, although Donald Trump did have prior experience in one branch of our government, she had prior experience in all three.
She did have prior experience in all three, but I just feel like if she was only a vice president and we didn't necessarily see the things that she's done for America compared to what Trump has done, I feel
You
like
saw the
that
things that Trump did during his first term?
yeah,
What's one
I
good thing
enjoy,
that Donald Trump did during his first administration?
I high key really like the stimulus checks. Like I
You
feel
like
like
the
that.
stimulus checks?
hmm
Okay, well, the stimulus checks were bipartisan. And then there was even more stimulus checks pushed under the Biden-Harris administration with the American Rescue Plan. And you say that you like the stimulus checks because it provided financial relief to the average American, correct?
Correct.
Okay, well, the opposite of that is taking money away from the from the average American and making them more financially distressed, right?
Yeah.
Well, according to the Institute on Taxation and Economics, it is the case that under Donald Trump's economic policy in his second administration, any American making under $395,000 per year is actually worse off. So seemingly, Donald Trump is doing something right now that you vehemently loathe, hate, and very much so disagree with.
Can you kind of explain why? Because I feel like personally, I mean, I work a full-time job. I'm a college student, and well, I actually work 2 jobs. So it's just kind of like I make a decent amount of money, but how is that affecting me? Like,
Sure, yeah, tariffs. So, I mean, what is really like, what is very regressive is this implementation of tariffs. So, what tariffs do is they make you pay more for the goods to survive. They either do that by making goods that you buy produced in other countries more expensive, or pricing the American-made goods back into the market, which makes you still pay more at the end of the day compared to the goods from the other country, which are now more expensive than the goods produced by American companies. And that regressively impacts you the less money you make because you spend a greater proportion of your income on the bare necessities to live. And there's also some other impacts of tariffs that aren't as direct because that is a direct consequence of tariffs. We also have indirect consequences such as a reduction in consumer confidence in the market because it starts economic wars with other countries and it gives people a lot of uncertainty in the projection of America's future. And what that has caused is the Atlanta Fed to now be projecting a recession on the horizon, a 3% recess in the American GDP in the first financial quarter of 2025, and the quickest free falls in the American stock market since the 2008 recession.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So now that we understand that Donald Trump is not good for the economy, and by the way, I also just thought I'd point out once again that disproportionately impacts black people. Black people in America have lower socioeconomic standings on average compared to white people because of slavery and its aftermath, systemic racism. If you'd like me to explain how, feel free to ask. But my point here is that this regressive economic policy that impacts those that make less money more, this disproportionately impacts black individuals more than it impacts white individuals.
Hmm. All right. Well,
do you mind if I ask you one last question?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Like I'm like super curious. Like once again, your name is Black People for Trump. Can you name one way that Donald Trump will help black people in America more than Kamala Harris would have?
I'm not thinking overall or race overall. I'm thinking of it more as America as a business mindset.
Okay. All right. Well, is there anything else you want to share with us insofar as why you voted for him?
I guess, okay. I'm sorry, Dean. I'm actually liberal. I'm running for city council. I just wanted to see if I can debate you. I'm so sorry.
All right. Well, we're going to move on to the next guest. Everyone just go and give us a minute. Running for city council, I'd definitely recommend changing your username if you're running for city council. They'll find your social media, man. I'd recommend changing that back to whatever it was before you decided to come up here and troll. We're going to go and get our next guest, Gary, up in the box. Everyone just go and give us a minute, y'all. We're going to get that next guest in here. For the 6,000 people watching, I do appreciate you for being here. If you are watching and you would like to support me, you can find my Venmo, my PayPal, and the link tree in the bio over on TikTok or in the pinned message on YouTube. I get 100% of the proceeds on that platform. And the next guest is loading in right now. Gary B is joining the live. We're also going to bring up a couple other people. We got Briley loading in. We got Donnie loading in. We got Connor loading in. We got a bunch of people loading in. So let's see if any of them load in. What is going on? Don, did you vote for Trump? All right, Don's not here. Rick, go ahead and unmute that mic. Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
All right, how old are you, man?
22.
22, what year are you born in?
2057.
Okay, was I supposed to laugh?
No, not really. I'm joking.
Okay, we're going to move on to the next guest. Everyone just go and give us a minute. I'm sorry, that was mean. I'm sorry for being mean to you. That wasn't nice. Hey, what's going on, KKP? Did you vote for Trump?
Hey, what's good?
Oh, not that much. Just having a pretty rough day over here. Not that many good things happening, but we're here to debate nonetheless. Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
All right, why's that?
He has aura.
Because he has aura. Get a load of this joker. What is aura?
It's like what astronaut is.
I didn't even hear what he said. I'm just going to kick him. All right, everyone. Yeah, all right, you guys. Not too many people interested in an actual debate, quite frankly. Hey, what's going on, Leonardo? Did you vote for Trump?
Do you like pasta?
I do. Did you vote for Trump?
No, I just want to see if you like pasta. I love you, Dean.
Okay, appreciate you for the love. Moving on to the next guest, we got Theo Company loading up into the box as we speak. What is going on, Theo? Did you vote for Trump?
I'm listen to me before you kick me, okay?
Nope. Looking for people that voted for Trump. Moving on to Midwest Jake. Everyone, just give us a minute. We got Midwest Jake loading up into the box. What is up?
I'm gonna lick your girlfriend's pussy. I'm gonna lick it.
Moving on to the next guest, we got Sydney loading up into the box. Everyone, just give us a minute. Everyone, do be patient. What's up? Did you vote for Trump?
Hey, I did.
Okay, how do you?
36. Jeez, I have to think about that for a second.
We just need you to be over 18. All is good. So why'd you do it? Why'd you vote for Trump?
So the Democrats could actually learn a fucking lesson for once and stop running centrist candidates who support genocide.
Dude, listen. I'm pro-Palestine, and I don't think you are. Can I tell you why?
Why?
Because you voted out of protest to the Democrat Party instead of voting in the interest of the Palestinians. Because voting in protest of the Democratic Party means more Palestinians undergo worse living conditions.
True. However, under Democrats, Palestinians got the shit bombed out of them.
I agree.
Yemen. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing the nationality here, but Yemenis?
I think
also got them.
I think that's correct, but I could also be wrong. Priscilla, thank you for the $5 on PayPal.
They also got this shit bombed out of them under Democrats also.
Okay, well,
so
let's talk about. I want to just talk about Palestine real quick because I feel like this is a pretty important point. Just got a flag, super sweet.
For what?
The last guess.
Yeah.
So who's more pro-Israel, Trump or Harris?
I don't know because
Really?
when Harris was questioned, when she was asked to denounce the genocide, she didn't take that opportunity. Trump is a bag of fucking crazy shit. We know what we're getting with Trump.
Yeah, and we know that we're getting a candidate that's more pro-Israel. I mean, here's why I think Donald Trump's more pro-Israel. Well, he just straight up said he was. He straight up said he was more pro-Israel. He said he's the most pro-Israel president we've ever had. Although, Kamala Harris did not denounce the genocide and war crimes committed onto the Palestinian individuals, at the end of the day, she supported some embargoes and some humanitarian support to Palestine, compared to Trump, who supports no humanitarian aid to Palestine and has unleashed all of the Biden-Harris embargoes, such as on the 3,000-pound bombs. Additionally, when we consider the fact that Donald Trump now wants to personally involve America to personally ethnically cleanse the remainder of the 2.1 million Palestinians living on the Gaza Strip, forcefully relocating them to Jordan and Egypt while giving them no right to return, and then build a Riviera, then give the land to Israel, the answer is very clear. Donald Trump is more pro-Israel than Kamala Harris.
True. But
True? You recognize that?
Yeah.
Okay, so then why don't you just say that you should have voted for Kamala Harris because in comparison, she's less pro-Israel than Donald Trump, but then advocate for more pro-Palestinian Democrats involved in the Democratic Party while hopefully getting to platform somebody such as AOC to run in a presidential election on policy that does not support genocide in 2028 and 2026.
I mean, I think if the Democrats were really concerned about running I think the Democrats fucked up when they fucked over Bernie in 2016.
Yeah, pivot. Stop pivoting. I want you to directly respond to what I said.
I'm going to respond.
Okay. Well, I just want to clarify what I said. I said that if you want to vote in the interest of Palestinians, you should have voted for Kamala Harris, as she was not as pro-Israel as Donald Trump would be, and Donald Trump has made the living conditions for Palestinians worse than they would have been under a Kamala Harris presidency.
I mean, because the Trump being pro-Israel, I don't know. I wanted to argue fucking socialist policies with you, to be completely honest.
Okay, well, I'm giving you an argument that contradicts your vote.
I'll save your time. I voted Kamala, but I love your channel.
Well, I do appreciate you for the love. Here's the deal, guys. So we only have had an hour and 20 minutes to come on here and do debates. An hour of that is now gone. And we've had 0 debates with Trump supporters. Time flies. So I'd just appreciate it if you guys want to troll. Yo, Natty, thank you for the $15 donation over on Venmo. That is very kind of you. Thank you, Natty. And then Nicole with the $5 as well. It's incredibly kind, Nicole. All right. If you want to support me, once again, you can find the Venmo and the PayPal in the link tree in the bio. Or you know what? Fuck it. You can find it on top of my head. How about that? All right. We're going to go and get that next guest up in here right now. Please only join the queue if you did indeed vote for Trump. Hello, did you vote for Trump?
No, I'm Canadian.
All right, goodbye. Moving on to the next guest. We got Liam loading up into the box. Here we go, everyone. Just going to give us a moment. At the moment, block people that are trolling. Yeah. Yeah, super annoying. Super annoying. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. We got the next guest loading up right now. What's up, Owen? Did you vote for Trump? Owen, hello. Owen, I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. All right, Owen's not here, so we're going to go to move on to the next guests. We got Anthony and Amanda loading into the stream. Here we go. Yo, Minnie, thank you for the $10 super chat over on YouTube. That's very kind of you, Minnie. Thank you. Thank you, Minnie. Hey, what's going on? Did you vote for Trump?
No, sorry. I don't know how to.
No worries. Moving on to the next guest. Boy, oh boy. All right, we got the GOAT loading in. What's up, the GOAT? Did you vote for Trump? The GOAT, I'm going to give you 5 seconds. The GOAT, hello? Great. Oh my God. Hey, what's up? Did you vote for Trump?
With both my hands, my entire chest, and if I could.
Oh my God, re-request. I'm sorry. Please re-request. I kicked you because you just started talking about like both of your hands. I kicked you out because I didn't want to run the risk of you saying something like sexual. Dude, you can't make this shit up. Dude. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm so sorry, you guys. That is on me. That is on me. We got the next guest loaded in. I really hope that guy decides to re-request. What's up? Did he vote for Trump?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, what time is it?
Oh, for me, it's 12:05.
Mm-hmm.
But
Bye. Moving on to the next guest. Here we go, everybody. Just, looking to debate some people that voted for Trump on why they voted for Trump. Here we go. Next guest is loaded in. What's up, Liam? Did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
How old are you?
18.
What year were you born in?
2006.
Okay. I feel like you took a guess. I'm not going to lie.
August 6, 2006.
All right, bud. Natty with a $10 super chat over on YouTube saying didn't know we could do this on YouTube. Yo, Natty, I appreciate you for the love. All right. Why did you vote for Trump?
I voted for Trump because my parents voted for Trump too. And I just thought that he's been a president before. So why wouldn't I vote for him?
Yeah, because he was the worst candidate out of the two. He had worse domestic policy, he had worse foreign policy, and he had worse character.
But I just felt like Kamala the last 4 years didn't really do like a whole lot.
Name one thing any vice president has ever done in American history.
Ugh. Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay, so then just don't act like because you can't name one thing Kamala Harris did that doesn't mean she's done anything. Hasn't done anything.
Well, I mean, I couldn't really name a thing that J.D. Vance has done either. So it's
my point. Yeah. Do you think that J.D. Vance isn't doing anything?
Yeah, but would you convince me to why I should have voted for Kamala?
Yeah, but you're... sorry, I'm yawning so much. You're an 07, which means that you're not 18. So we're going to move on to the next guest. Oh, man, I'm like legitimately tired. I usually get like mentally tired after a stream, but like today I'm like actually like physically tired. Like I want to go take a nap type shit. Ain't that
Hear me?
crazy. Hey, what's going on, David? Did you vote for Trump?
Oh yeah, I did.
Okay, what time is it?
7:07,
State in?
Massachusetts.
What's one state that borders Massachusetts?
Sorry.
What's one state that borders Massachusetts?
Connecticut,
Chat, does
New
Connecticut...
Hampshire, Rhode Island.
Okay, word. Why'd you vote for Trump?
So I'm a conservative, a traditional conservative, and I am a Christian, and I just don't believe that Kamala
Why do you?
aligns
Why?
with those
I have a
values.
question. Why do you spend every single day of your life coming up here to troll?
Sorry?
I know who you are. Why do you spend every single day of your life coming
I
up?
know
here to
who
troll?
I am. You know who I am personally?
Yeah,
I don't know you, Dean.
You've personally come up on my live like 10 fucking times before to troll. Like, do you have a life?
No. Let's talk about this. Because
I mean,
I've been waiting a long time.
If you tell me if you have a life, we could talk about it. Do you have a life?
Actually, I have an education. Well, I'm going to have an education.
I bet your education seriously comes from me and Parker because you just spend your entire fucking day sitting in our lives.
I'm far.
Troll. He like comes up here like every single day to troll. By the way, he just ends up like turning into a Nazi. Like that's his whole shtick. So if you're wondering why I was being rude to him, it's because he comes up here, trolls, and then as soon as he gets caught, just turns into a Nazi. Christian, thank you for the $5 over on PayPal. And Sid with the $15 over on Venmo. Thank you, Sid and Christian. You guys are phenomenal. Everybody, please show some love to Sid and Christian down below in that chat while we get our next guest up in the box. All right, they're loading in. Hey, what's going on? Did you vote for Trump?
Oh, yes, I did.
Okay, how old are you?
18, 7/31/06.
Great. So why'd you do it? Why'd you vote for Trump?
Mainly for like economical reasons.
Economical reasons, really?
Yeah, I feel like we went in a huge slump. Just like every time there's a Democratic president, we always go in a huge slump, and then prices are very high. As a tradesman, I get taxed the shit out of for everything that I have, everything that I made.
Oh, do you feel like Biden and Harris's tax plan was bad? Because I thought it was rather good.
I don't know. I feel like they kind of milked me for their transgender reassessment.
Cara, thank you so much for the $5 over on PayPal. Okay, so you never vote for their tax policy ever again?
No.
Under any circumstances?
Yes, under any circumstances.
Even if it was Trump's tax plan?
Oh, yes.
It was Trump's tax plan. We're still under Donald Trump's tax plan. For the entirety of the Biden-Harris administration, we were under Donald Trump's Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, signed into law in 2017, expiring in 2025.
Okay.
So you no longer support Trump, and you'd never vote for Trump ever again. And because you have this information now, in fact, you regret voting for him in 2022.
Well, besides from that, like...
No, why
like
are we
the
moving on
military.
so fast?
What do you mean?
You told me that you never vote for that tax plan ever again under any circumstances, even if it was Trump's. Well, you did vote for that tax plan again under the circumstance that it was Trump's. So please tell me why you lied.
Okay, why do I have to vote for Trump just for his tax plans?
Oh, so you're not going to shift the goalposts. Got it. Go ahead.
And mainly for like the military. Donald Trump has always respected the military more than Joe Biden. Joe Biden.
It's not true.
How did Joe Biden pay attention to the military? And
he passed like the largest military bill in a while with the PACT Act and invested $800 million into the expansion of VA healthcare benefits to serve to over 1 million new veterans. What did Donald Trump do under his first administration? The 5-time draft dodger that tried to coup our democracy and rig the outcome of a presidential election, that disrespects the Constitution every chance he has, such as when today he said that he was considering running for a third term, when he called the media illegal, or even in 2020, when he said that he wanted to get rid of articles found in our Constitution.
what role did Joe Biden play in like the Middle Eastern conflict in Ukraine and Russia?
Why are you pivoting?
What do you mean? That has to do with what I just said.
It doesn't have to do with what I responded, and I'd like you to address what I responded.
Okay, repeat it again.
Why didn't you listen the first time?
I mean, I was, but you're kind of all over the place.
Okay, I'll condense it down. Donald Trump serves to the Joe Biden served to the better interests of the U.S. military and veterans compared to Trump because A, Joe Biden just straight up did more for them. He passed the PACT Act, $800 million investment into the expansion of VA healthcare benefits. What did Donald Trump do? And then B, because Donald Trump disrespects what veterans fight for, which would be the protection of liberties under the American Constitution. In 2022, he called for the abolition of articles found in the Constitution. 2 weeks ago, he called the media illegal, saying that CNN and MSNBC were illegal, disrespecting the First Amendment rights that those companies have. And then today, he told an NBC reporter that there's many methods that he could use to secure a third term of his presidency, such as having J.D. Vance run with him and his vice president, and then switching roles after they win the election, which is, of course, disrespecting the constitutional amendment, limiting presidents to only serve 2 terms.
To only serve 2 terms?
Yep.
Isn't that how it's always been?
No. There was an amendment made by, who was it? If I get it wrong, Chad's going to laugh at me. Was it FDR? Or was it Theodore? Which one was it? Who was it? FDR? I think it was FDR. Roosevelt? Yeah, no. It wasn't like that before Roosevelt. It was Truman. It was when Truman came into office, 1951, 22nd Amendment.
And you said Trump is trying to get rid of that?
I mean, he just wants to serve a third term, yeah.
Okay, and if he were to serve a third term, and he got in that third term, and then hypothetically beat Kamala Harris, then what does that tell you and the whole entire United States?
That tells me that we have a fucking authoritarian fascist that doesn't care about our civil rights and liberties and power, and that it's time for vast political change and movements to spark change.
So if he won the election for a third term, what does that tell the American people?
That the election is null and America has fallen.
So you're basically saying the election is rigged?
No, I'm saying that it's null because it wasn't constitutional for him to win. What?
Okay, but the people decide who is president. So if he were to become president for a third time, what does that tell the people of America?
I already told you. Why are you asking the question again? That tells the people of the people don't decide who the president is. The Electoral College does. Delegate is based upon election regulations. And then second of all, once again, that tells the people that America's fallen, and we have an authoritarian fascist in power. We have a dictator.
So you think Trump will take power in his own hands, and it doesn't matter?
Yeah, that's
the election.
Trump will take power in his own hands. I mean, isn't that what he's doing when he says that he's considering running for a third term? He thinks that he could take the power that the Constitution has and place it in his own hands and overrule it.
There's a difference between running for a third term and what you're trying to say is he's just going to jump into office and nobody's going to have a say.
Wait, are you saying that we should ignore the Constitution if the winning candidate in a race wants to ignore it?
That's not what I'm saying.
So then what are you saying? Nobody understands your argument. I told you why Joe Biden was better for the military, and what the hell are you doing now? Like, I gave you can you contest the reasons that I gave you insofar as why Biden was better for the military? Biden respects the Constitution. Donald Trump doesn't. And Biden did more for the military and veterans through the PACT Act compared to nothing that Trump did, as well as the fact that Donald Trump tried to coup and rig the outcome of the 2020 election, serving as the largest attack on the American democracy since the Civil War. Can you respond to any of those points, or are you just going to continue to gish gallop? By the way, I don't know if you guys could tell, but I'm really tired today.
So basically what we're talking about is everything Biden does is correct.
Bro, what is up with you and irrelevant red herrings? I gave you very specific reasons why he was better for the military, and then your response is to ignore them all and say, well, I think everything Biden does is correct. Can you actually debate me like an adult? Contest my reasons. Okay. Have a spine. For the first time in your life, have a spine.
Okay, so to come back, why did Biden pull all the troops from Afghanistan and they took over our artillery?
They didn't.
They did. There's literal footage. There's
No.
footage.
The footage that you're referencing is not our artillery. It's Afghanistan's. Well, it was Afghanistan's. Your Afghanistan government's.
So do you think that would happen if they didn't pull the troops from Afghanistan? You think that would have happened?
Do I think that would have
Do
happened
you
if they
think,
didn't pull the
they
troops?
still would have rebelled? You think they still would have rebelled?
If we continue to have troops in Afghanistan, it's unlikely that the Taliban would have overthrown the Afghanistan government.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you for telling me that Donald Trump did something bad. That was Donald Trump was the one that organized the pullout, and Donald Trump was the one that let the Taliban prisoners out from Camp David in Afghanistan. One of those Taliban prisoners ended up then bombing the 13 service members that died. Also, like, why won't you respond to the reasons that I gave you insofar as why Joe Biden's better? Yet another pivot. Are you capable of addressing the fact that Joe Biden respects the Constitution more than Trump? Are you capable of addressing the fact that Donald Trump tried to rig the outcome of the 2020 election, serving as the largest internal attack on the American democracy since the Civil War, when our civil liberties are what veterans were willing to lose their lives for, obviously disrespecting veterans in the military? Can you respond to either of those two things, or are you just going to bring up an irrelevant point that doesn't actually address or respond to anything I said?
Wait, so you think Trump rigged the election?
I think that Donald Trump tried to rig 2020, yeah.
So you think Trump rigged the election is what you said?
No, I said that I think that Donald Trump tried to rig 2020. How many times do I need to repeat it?
Oh, 2020.
Yeah, 2020, that's right. Would you like me to explain why?
It's cutting out. I can't.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, am I reconnected now? Sorry, we had some lag there. We had some intermittent lag. That's my bad.
Hello?
Yeah, we're back. Can you hear me all right? Can everybody hear me all right? Perfect. Let me just wait for the chat to catch up. Yeah, sure. So Donald Trump tried to steal the outcome of the 2020 election from Joe Biden by sending fake slates of electorates to 7 different key swing states in the 2020 election to then send fake votes back to Congress from those states saying that Trump won, even though Biden won. And then he tried to pressure Mike Pence into certifying them as real, as well as he tried to pressure Bill Barr at the DOJ into falsely announcing widespread voter fraud to justify his coup. And then, when this ultimately failed because Mike Pence would not certify the false votes or stall a vote, his plan failed, and then he got investigated for his plan to try to steal the election from Biden by Jack Smith, as well as the Supreme Court, in which in the proceedings in Congress and to the Supreme Court, he admitted that he tried to steal the election from Biden, but argued it's because Biden stole it from him first.
And this was the 2020 election?
Yep.
Oh, I thought we were talking about 2016.
How many times did I say 2020? It doesn't matter. Go ahead and respond.
I don't know how to respond to that. I was thinking about a different... But how did he rig the election if he lost?
Okay, for the 4th time, he tried to rig the election and failed.
So if he had all of the quote-unquote fake votes, how would you be able to fail?
Because Mike Pence, his vice president, who certified the vote on January 6, 2021, placed his constitutional duty to do so in good faith above Donald Trump's request to certify the fake votes, and instead opted to certify the real ones.
Okay. Hello?
Hi, I'm waiting for you to respond.
Hello?
Hi. I'm waiting for you to respond. You don't have any lag. I'd be able to see your lag. You could hear me perfectly fine. I could hear the wind blowing in the background of your mic. You left. Okay. All right, we're going to move on to the last debate of the day. I was going to stay on for longer, but I'm terribly tired. Christina, thank you for the $5 on PayPal. Cara, thank you for the 5. Priscilla with a 5. You guys are awesome. Thank you. And then Shelby with the $10 over on Venmo. Thank you so much. Thank you, Shelby. Oh, yeah, I'm really fucking tired, guys. Like, I'm like, want to go take a nap type shit. I think that's what I'm going to do. As soon as I get off, I'm going to go take a nap. Nap sounds really nice right about now. I'm not going to lie. What's up, nobodies? Did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
Okay, why's that?
Can you hear me?
I can.
Oh, yes. I thought it would teach a good lesson.
You thought it'd teach a good lesson? What's a lesson and who's it being taught to?
So we know that we know what we're gonna get with him. And if America can't overcome
Matthew, thank you for the $10
someone
over
like
on PayPal. I
that,
appreciate that. Thank
then
you so much,
America
Matthew.
shouldn't even exist. It should teach a lesson because Democrats have tried so long to say that they're gonna get to this free healthcare or equality or whatever, and it always falls short. But then Donald Trump comes in. Oh, sorry, I'm really nervous.
The only reason why we don't have free Medicare for all today is because the DNC decided to platform Hillary Clinton over Bernie Sanders in 2016, but I digress.
Well,
why was
other
Donald Trump a
people
better
could've
presidential
tried.
candidate than Kamala Harris?
Because he actually just does what he says he's going to do.
But what he says he's going to do is bad for America.
It's to teach a lesson to the Democrats. If
What
we can't overcome
lesson was I
him-
caught? What lesson was I taught? What lesson was I taught? What lesson was everybody like watching that's a fan of mine taught?
That you can just have a backbone and make the choice. Do it.
What the fuck are you saying? What is this incoherent garbage? I know that I'm tired right now, but I also know that the words that are coming out of your mouth make no fucking sense. Like, how about you actually try to structure a meaningful argument and give me a reason why Donald Trump is a better presidential candidate than Kamala Harris?
Well, he's not.
He's
The
not. Then
point
why?
is
So you're telling me that you voted for the worst presidential candidate?
Yeah. It's to teach America a lesson.
You shouldn't. You
that
shouldn't.
If they
What?
can't overcome and become better than him.
You voted for
like,
the worst
if he's gonna
presidential
run-
candidate. Hey, would you have voted for Hitler?
Well, yeah. If you're in that time period and everything, everyone, it's all about.
Would you have voted for Hitler?
I don't think.
Would you have
no, I
voted for
wouldn't
Hitler?
have, but you can understand.
So you
why
wouldn't
people
have. You
did.
wouldn't have voted for Hitler? What?
Well, you got to see. Everyone back then are just like the MAGA. I'm not MAGA, no, but they're the same kind of people. They view him as the next thing. They're saying the exact same things people back then did. Nazis were just normal people, just like
Nazis aren't
It was
normal.
just the views back then.
Being a Nazi is not normal.
Well, is MAGA being a normal person?
We're just gonna go to kick him. Oh, guys, that's it from me for the night. I am tired. I love y'all. Thanks for joining today. Dean is sleepy. Sleepy Joe? No. Sleepy Dean. Chick, thank you for the galaxy. So I'm going to go ahead and head off for the night. You'll see some more from me tomorrow. Just going to go eat some food. Take a nap, honestly. For everybody tuning in here, make sure to show some love to Parker when he gets on. He'll be on in the next hour or two. Lindsay, thank you for the $10 over on Vim. I do really appreciate that. And yeah, you know, if you want to help me on your way out of this stream when I end, there is actually something you could do. You could go over to my main TikTok account at It's Dean, as well as my Instagram. And like my recent, I posted a video talking about how Donald Trump is considering running for a third term. I'd really like that to blow up as much as possible. And you could really help it blow up by going and showing it some love. That means like watching the whole thing because, oh my God, average watch time is a huge, huge, huge metric. Also liking it, sharing it, spamming it. And yeah, you know, go raid that post, But I'm going to go ahead and hop off. I do have one last donation to thank here. Thank you so much. I'm going to call you K because I don't want to mispronounce your name. Carlisle. Thank you for the $25 donation over on Venmo, saying the most frustrating stream ever. Yeah, there's been some frustrating guests today. Thank you so much for the love, Carlisle. Thank you so much, as well as Lindsay with the 10. But go raid that main account, added Steen. Go watch that whole thing. Drop it a like, drop it a share, drop it a comment. Love every single one of you. And take care, TikTok. And then for everybody watching at home on YouTube, you know that I always say bye to you guys last. You guys are all very, very awesome. You guys are the best ever. I hope that you guys all have a good rest of your evening. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and head out for the night. Peace and love. Take care. Sorry. Got to click buttons before I get in. This is always the awkward part. There it goes. Bye.